Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Happy New Year if you weren't here last time. Brandon, my friend, welcome. Happy New Year. How are you? Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday.
How's it going, man?
Guys, so I thought that we weren't going to have much to talk about tonight. Obviously, there isn't much to talk about tonight, but of course, Hot Toys blessed us with a little video of Captain Jack Sparrow and the what do you call it? The artisan version of it at that. So we're going to get into that. Also, guys, obviously we have our top 10 figures of the year. What I'm going to do is, obviously this is the very first year I'm actually getting into doing it this way. So there are going to be a bunch of categories beforehand, obviously to make it more fun. We could just get into the top 10 and be over. So I ended up making a bunch of categories, which we're going to get into as the show goes on. And then we're going to get into, obviously, Brandon's top 10 list. We're going to get into Mike's top 10 list. And then we're going to get into my top 10 list. Like I said beforehand, we're going to get into a bunch of different categories to make it more fun. Obviously, hopefully you guys get involved as well, because I'm going to show you guys what it's all about. And then that'll be the end of that. Also, we got some news, which I want to start with that, but let's start with the king first, because the king always has to be taken care of first. The peasants go last. We have Exotic, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year and welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Nefty, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. What happened to Nefty? What happened to Nefty?
Is he gone? Is he here and then he wasn't here, or what?
No, this thing is already acting up. Welcome. Let's see who else. We got Bo.
How you doing?
Bo. In the words of Luch, strap it on. It's Saturday night. That is correct. The best show on Saturday nights ever on YouTube. You're welcome. You should be thankful and feel very lucky that you're welcome and you're here tonight, because there are a bunch of peasants who wish they could participate in the best stream on Saturday nights. But guess what? They can't, because they're garlic peasants. Guys, there's 21 of you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. He said garlic.
Garlic peasants.
He said garlic. Guys, there's 23 of you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. The best
Hang on, Fabs.
Hang on. The best stream on Saturday nights. Go ahead, Brandon.
I got an announcement. Here we are. Ready? If you do not click that like button, you are a peasant.
Thank you, Keith Lee. Thank you, Keith Lee. We got Giovan in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday.
Hello.
Welcome. Hello. Oh, my personal Hot Toys figure of the year is Spider-Man 2099. He blew it. Oh, oh, wow.
He's got to be kidding, though, right? Because I seem to recall people being pissed at that figure.
Well, no, the people were pissed at the figure because of what Hot Toys try to do to the community with that body of that figure. But they updated the figure. What happened? It was a Marvel Legend as a Hot Toy, literally.
Really?
And so, literally, like all the joints exposed, like it was literally a toy. And you know, they did it because obviously they wanted to get the most articulation out of that figure for the movie. But it's like, nah, like we're not, collecting Mondo here. Fuck, paying Hot Toys.
Exactly.
So they updated it. They gave it a suit, and the figure. I don't mind the figure. I can't wait to get the figure, and the figure's humongous. So I can't wait. It looks good. So I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not, Giovan, but the figure does look good, and I can't wait to get that thing. It's like 300 and change too. We got Paul in the house. Welcome, my friend, channel member. Nice. Thank you for being here. Let's see. We got Talia. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Relax, Talia. I don't have anything to give away tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Yes, she wins. She wins every time. Every time. Winner. the most lucky Hot Toys collector I've
Oh.
ever met.
Moving right along.
Chris, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got Big Dog in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Ooh. We got Michael in the house with the new name.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. We got, let's see who else we got. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my.
Hello!
Welcome, welcome. Let's see. We got Figure It Out with the new fancy logo. Look at you. Welcome. Everybody's showing off their stuff tonight. Look at you guys. We got Sean in the house. Welcome, my.
Hello!
Being here. The best stream in the world on Saturdays. The best stream, not just YouTube. This is the best stream in the world. Okay, Brandon, please let him know. Please let him know. Okay.
Okay. Here. Wait. Here. This is the best stream in the world.
Ash, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hello!
It says 29.
I have a feeling that's never going to get old, Fabs.
What?
I have a feeling that's never going to get old. We're going to be doing this like in 10 years. I'll still be doing the Zoom on the camera.
Well, no, after the cyber attack, I think it was nice meeting you. So also we got Luch in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello!
Says, what up, 1-6 J&D Joker collectors. Let me know if you want to throw away NRDs. I'll take it.
Dude, I saw
Guys,
that. I saw that just before I came on.
We are going to get into that so deep, guys. It's insane. Okay. It's gonna get so good. So don't go anywhere. Guys, it's 30 of you guys in here already. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. And thank you guys for being here as well. If you don't belong here, please stay for Brandon's sake.
For my sake.
Oh my God. Uncarted Hawaii, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being
Konnichiwa.
here.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Means what's up?
He says, when are you going to talk about Hold on. Let me say, can I say hello? Can I say hi to my people? Can I say hello? Can
The
I say
chat looks
hello to my,
excited, man. You may
I
not
know.
get a chance to say hello to people.
can I say hello to my apostles? Come on, man. Unbelievable. We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello!
Welcome.
We've got Ernesto.
Let's see. Where is Peasant? We got Blinken in the house. Welcome, my friend. I gave you a Charlie by mistake. You're not Charlie, Peasant Blinken. Let's see. To the best stream, Saturday Night's Fabs Brandon. That's correct, my friend. That's correct. See how they know? See how they know? See how they smell it in the air? See that?
Best stream. Fabs
we
and
got-
Brandon.
We got Thule in the house. Welcome. Being here. Welcome. Not only is this the best stream, but this is the most exclusive stream. Okay. That is the key word. Remember, less is more. You heard it here first. God, it's so good to be less is more.
Less is more. You heard it here first.
Guys, it's 29 of you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet, you garlic peasants. Oh, excuse me.
Salud.
Joven says, thank you. Joven says, no, I was being serious. Oh, see, I'm telling you, it looks good. I'm not complaining. I can't wait to get it. It's a little pricey right now, so I'm waiting for it to come down a little bit, and then it's mine. Blickett says, got my Hot Tools Artisan Joker on Friday. I must say it's awesome. Yep. Beautiful. Figure It Out says, Bane 2.0 figure of the year for me. Head sculpt of the year is Artisan Joker, in my opinion. Look at you getting ahead of the game, peasant. Look at you.
Yeah, not the first time. Not the first time I heard that too.
Ernest heard what?
Oh, just his picks for fig of the year.
Oh, Ernesto, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who else we got in the house. I think we got everybody, guys. Woo! Let's see. Oh, wait, let me see. Toolie, Big Dog, Toolie. Now, everybody, hit that like button. Everybody, you garlic peasants. If we don't have 29 likes right now, actually, YouTube just came out with a new feature that shows you who hasn't hit the like button while you're live. So if we don't have 30 likes, 31 likes right now, oh, you're gonna see who's got how this stream goes from 31 to 12 in 2 seconds. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. All right, guys, so let's get started. So first and foremost, we're gonna start with, obviously, like I mentioned, we're gonna start with the king.
In art?
We're gonna start with the king. Don't be disrespectful, Brandon, because
Brandon, that's my name.
it's not that funny, okay? So, guys, as you know, all of respect goes always first and foremost to the king of figures. J&D, you peasants, you bums. J&D with your $2,000 bum ass Joker. Look at this garbage. Who the hell ordered this crap? Looking like a homeless. This is horrible. This is not even like, all right, it's cool. And you know what sucks even more? The fact that this thing is $2,000. Who the hell is keeping this garbage at $2,000? I don't care if this thing was $200. Give me my money back. You know how many people lost this deposit over this garbage? This is horrible. I don't know. Let me tell you something. Look at this. Supposedly, this is a prototype, okay? This is a prototype on the left, okay? And then look at the huge difference on the right, okay? And I can tell you, it's supposed to be more like on the left with this look, right? Remember, this was the jail cell look? Well, it looks like they used the exact same look of the purple coat, right? The same length of hair. Obviously, it's a different color, right? This one's a lot lighter, as you can see. This one's a bit darker. But they use the same length, and they just painted it. Just laziness, right? But beyond all that, right? Besides all that, this is such garbage. Like, not like, oh, like, it's okay. Like, nah, like, it'll be fine. Not like, certain angles, it looks good. No. This looks dirty. This does not look like the Joker at all. There is absolutely zero Heath Ledger in any of this garbage, okay? Any of it. Look at this. Ugliest Joker. And I can tell you, for me, not even being mean, not even over-exaggerating, not being, malicious or anything, worst figure of the year. And I don't even own it, okay? I can tell you that with confidence. I can tell you that with honesty. I can tell you that with pride. This figure is trash. God bless whoever's keeping it. I know people are crying over the $200 deposit. Thank you for playing. Next up, in art. Brandon, my friend. So please, your take on this gorgeous masterpiece.
I'm not familiar with this brand. I've never seen anything else that they've done. I'm hesitant to be too scathing, but when somebody said $2,000 for this fig, I know guys that pay $5, $6, $7, $8, and $900 for a head sculpt. I know them. They're out there. They're hardcore about it. They know their favorite artists. They know their favorite sculptors. Like they're down to spend that kind of money, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything in this figure that justifies a $2,000 price ticket. I just don't. I don't get it. I mean, I would put it definitely behind Hot Toys in terms of, I mean, like, is there like a massive accessory set you get with him? Like, what is it about this figure that justifies that price, or excuse me, that justifies them asking for a price like that? You know what I mean?
So what happened was their selling point of this was that they were using silicone head sculpts. So that's why they felt, or they thought at least,
Yeah,
that
no.
they could get away with charging people $2,000 because of their new style of technology and head sculpting and blah, blah, blah. So this is, as you can see, the prototype, what it was supposed to look like, and this is what it ended up looking like. So it actually ended up looking a bit better because I think this looks better than this, but it's garbage.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, I have a hard time saying that it's better or not better. You know, it's like every time I look at these pictures, I think to myself, that's a $2,000 fig. And again, if it was warranted, I could see paying $2,000 for a fig. I really, really could. I just don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't think it's there.
Yeah, no. So this is the worst figure ever. This thing is horrible. This thing, there's no coming back from this. This thing is, again, probably the worst Joker ever made. Even this laughing head sculpt is not great
Yeah.
by any means.
If
Right?
you want to go back a couple images to where he's the one just before he's sitting on the bench in the police station outfit. Yeah, like those. There you go. I don't get it, man. That doesn't even look faithful to the scene, to the movie.
Correct.
Like, I feel like the green is off. I feel like, yeah, I mean, maybe the purple is there, but
Correct.
I don't see it, man. I really, really don't see $2,000 in this fig.
It's the worst thing. Is anybody in the chat right now pre-order this? Did anybody pre-order this? And if anybody did, please let me know. If you're canceling, like I said, I know people who are already canceling, who already canceled.
You trying to get on the wait list?
Through Kit. No, who, me? Hell no. I did message Kit about it, so I'm gonna see what happens, what he's gonna do on his end regarding all these cancellations. And I'll let you guys know if he tells me anything. Guys, there's 38 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Saturday. So again,
I saw your buddy lost his NRD on it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that up, but he ain't worth it. A scumbag talking about another scumbag. Imagine that. Imagine the hypocrisy in that. The scumbag complaining about a scumbag company. Imagine that. Imagine that. Anyway, that's why I'm not even giving any clout because he's an idiot and he's a retard too. So, guys, on to obviously now real news and real quality toys and real quality collectibles, right? High-end
art
now, right? No ripoffs, no scams. Now we're going to real high-end collectibles. We're going to the real deal, right? We're going to the king, right? The real king, not the imposters, not the wannabes, not the innards of the 1/6 scale community. We're talking about the king, okay? So, what I'm trying to do here, guys, is, all right, here we go. So, obviously, like I said, Hot Toys has graced us with a brand new video. It says here January 2nd. So it was 2 days ago. I haven't looked at it. I haven't seen it. I thought this happened seconds ago. This is what happens when you don't collect. Guys, there's 41 of you guys in. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. And we're going to play this video real quickly just to see what Hot Toys is showing us regarding the new Jack. Look at that beautiful head sculpt. Oh, my God. That looks gorgeous. Oh, look at that light up function. They killed us with the Ahsoka lamp, but now they gave us functioning lamp with this one. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed because I felt like the Ahsoka lamp was supposed to light up. I feel like I heard that somewhere, and then no dice on it. I'm like, it's big enough to put batteries in and everything.
People thought that it was supposed to light up, but it didn't light up.
Yeah.
Guys, there's 43 of you guys that hit that like button, you peasants. Look at that. So the figure, I'm telling you, even if you don't use any of the accessories, no wheel, nothing, gorgeous. The thing is going to be beautiful. Who is getting an entire artisan shelf? Are you guys doing all artisan on one shelf? I am. I'm trying to at least.
Of course,
I don't know how many. I don't know how many are going to fit, but all right. So that was that, guys. So we're going to wait for Mike for a little bit so we can start everything all together.
I gotta lay it down, man. If you're gonna do an all artisan shelf, they can't be museum poses. You got to do something with those figs, dude.
No,
Otherwise, you
you're
can't
right.
have an
You're right.
artisan
Because
shelf.
what I was actually
Okay.
planning on doing was getting a fan, a micro fan, so they could blow the hair up
Oh,
and make it look
okay. See, that's cool. I feel like you're bullshitting me, but
No,
I like that idea.
No.
You're
I'm telling
serious.
you. I'm telling
I
you.
love that idea.
I'm doing it, and what I'm doing is I'm using what do you call it? The blue tack to like stick it onto the glass facing the figures, so it looks like so it looks like the AI generator videos that we're seeing now. All right, let's see what you guys are saying real quickly. Let me say hello to a few of you, and then hopefully Mike is in by then. Brandon, what is it that you just pulled up? I just saw.
Oh, that's just for later, for when we start talking about top figs.
All right, good, because I have my setup too.
Yeah,
We
you're
got
good.
Savon in the house. Welcome, my friend. Happy Saturday.
Konnichiwa.
Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
That's kind of a cool name. Uh-oh, Fab. I can't hear you. Did you mute?
No, it's lagging again. So, look at this peasant. J&D is killing it. King of nuts. That is correct. That is welcome, Brad. Thank you for being here, peasant.
Hello!
See who else is in the house. Guys, there's 42 of you guys. Hit that like button if you haven't yet, you peasants. Let me see. Fabs, it's all about lighting. Yeah, okay. This has got to be some kind of money laundering. Yo, can you imagine?
You know what? That thought did cross my mind when I saw your buddy talking about losing almost an $800 deposit. I know it's Australian, but
let me
still,
tell
that's
you.
a
Yeah,
lot of
no,
money.
it was 200 USD. But my thing is this. Right? My thing is this. People saw what it looked like in the beginning, and it looked exactly the same. It didn't change much. Everybody saw the same thing, and everybody said the same thing. It didn't look great. And it doesn't look any better now. It looks worse now, if anything. Except for that, like the one picture that I liked. Fab's just angry. Bob says the dogs don't look great either. No, that's another thing. The dogs look cheap as hell. Nah. Thank you, Uncarded.
Does J&D have like a history of doing great figs? Do they have like a fan base? Like, what's the story with them? Because I feel like I only ever heard the name 2 or 3 times before today.
J&D is a statue company that decided to do what Inar did and get into 1/6 scale. That's it. That's all you need to know. Uncarded says Star is quality figure. Thank you. Exactly. Caleb, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday, my friend. Welcome. Lag. I'm doing. I hate it. I can't wait for my new computer. You don't even know, guys. You don't even know. You guys are gonna see me in 35K. Okay.
35K. Everybody's gonna have to update. They're gonna have to upgrade their internet connections to be able to stream you.
Right? Exactly. You peasants got to catch up to me then. Let's see who else is in here. Tuli says, whoever got this got swindled. Absolutely. Dogs are not fixed.
I gotta tell you,
got some hang. This guy, Matt Platt, friend. Go ahead.
One thing that I've learned being on the show and being drawn into this community so deeply is that when the new kids start producing figures, wait for secondary.
Welcome, my friend.
Secondary.
Hello!
you for being here. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. Let me see. They painted the Batman logo on the dog. Can you imagine being such a dirty peasant? Oh my god. Nefty says, "Thank God J&D Night, not jazzing." This guy, unbelievable. Figure it out says, "I'm hoping the massive accessory is not buyer's regret." Oh my god, whoever bought this, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you, son. Oh my god, it's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Fab stuck in the past. This is the he's stuck in the past. Yes, I am stuck still in good quality and good product. You're right. I am stuck in the past. Oh my god. We got Derek in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Also, guys, I think Mike should be in any moment. I guarantee you he fell asleep like a peasant, and then he'll be in with his morning breath and his eye boogers. Giovanni says, the picture with the exposed forearm looks gross. It looks bare plastic. And with the exposed ball joints, at least it'll give you full forearms. Yeah, magnetic, useless forearms. Unbelievable, guys. Anybody excited for that Joker?
Well, if they were after the last 15 minutes, I'm going to say no.
Cassandra, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. Ernesto says, so far, only my daughter's Barbies are artisan on this household. Unbelievable. Spoken like a true peasant, okay? Spoken like a true peasant. Build that bear. Welcome. Let me say hello. Hello. I'm doing.
Morning breath and eye boogers.
We both want to know. Build that bear.
Yeah.
Build
Where's
that bear.
Joker J?
Joker J, where are you? As soon as I hear something,
fact,
build that
let's
bear.
call him.
You'll let's call him. You'll
I'm gonna
find
use a
out.
lifeline. Call a friend.
You'll find out, my friend. As soon as we hear something, you'll hear something. You heard it here first. We got Talia with the super chat. Thank you for playing as always. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, last figure that arrived to me, 2024 Endgame Rocket, my raffle winner. You're very welcome, my friend. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for always supporting. Like I said, you are always very, very welcome. Tuli says, Imposter Joker was my first artisan, and I'm all in. Have artisan got Loki, artisan Black Widow, artisan Phoenix Joker, and artisan Moon Knight on pre-order. Look at this peasant. He doesn't even collect. He doesn't even collect. Okay. We got Jay-Z. Welcome. Happy Saturday.
Hello!
Jay-Z. Thank you for being here. We got Quicksilver. Nice to see ya. I hit that like. I hit the like.
Hello!
Thank you, my friend, for hitting that like button. Guys, there's 44 of you guys here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. And thank you guys for being here as well. Savon says, I will be doing an all artisan module kit. Look at that. That's going to look gorgeous. 2 DF60s I have been able to get all of the artisans so far. That is one lucky person. The only one I haven't gotten so far is my Anakin. Anakin. The Thor, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
I actually had a big snafu with the first artisan that I was able to get in on was Jack Sparrow, and I was excited. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put him off. I'll put him up next to my copy of Treasure Island or something, right? I go on, and I wound up opening a case with PayPal because Hulu kept charging me. and it was tied to my PayPal account. They cancel my card without telling me. PayPal does. And then I get the email from Sideshow saying, hey, your payment failed. You have 12 hours to update it or you're going to lose your figure. I didn't see the
hell
email
no.
until the next day.
Hell no.
Day. Bro, I cannot tell you the frustration. Like, you know, it's hard for me anyways to step out of Star Wars and then to do it in such big fashion as Artisan Jack and then to lose it after all. That was a huge bummer.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you heard everything that was just said and everything that came out of his mouth just now, but to me,
have you ever heard of a psyop?
so I don't know if you guys felt it a little bit, but I felt the zing of it. Figured out says I bought it, Fabs. I'm keeping it, Fabs. I want to see it in hand. Absolutely, that thing's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see what you guys are saying before we get started. All right, let's get started, guys. I guess Mike will come in. So, Brandon, what are you doing with your side? What do you want to do? How do you want to start this?
We can go. I'd like to do them all at once instead of trading off.
Oh,
wait. You want to go through yours and I'll go through mine?
Wait. Blinken. Thank you. For the experts. For all the experts, when I said Princess Leia wasn't coming, or Escape Leia at that wasn't coming. Remember this conversation last year? You guys remember this? That all the experts said, she's coming. 2024 ended without an announcement for her. Again, it doesn't mean that she's not going to be made.
No, it's exactly what that means.
But all the experts said that in 2024, there was going to be, and look, January 1st, 2025, what do we get? Nice Pool and Malgus. They won. The things that I said were coming. Where's Slave Leia, guys? Not Slave Leia. Where is Escape Leia? For all the experts.
Is that what we're calling her now? Is Escape Leia?
Escape, yeah.
After 35 years, we're saying Escape Leia. Gotcha.
Well, no, because it's not Slave. It's not that one. It's the one that they showed with Chewbacca, the one wearing the white outfit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Best been Escape. You got to be clear, Fabs. Clear.
Well, I'm not Luch Mexican, so I didn't, so that's why I had to bring it up. So thank you, Blinken, for that, because again, where are all the experts? Where are all the experts now? That's why I tell you, you guys can try to play the game. You guys can try to say, oh, this is coming, and go against the things I say, and that's okay. That's okay. But guess what happens? Every single time, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to show you guys what happens every single time. Hold on, guys. Don't go anywhere, peasants. I'm waiting for my computer to load up. This is what happens. Every time you try to go against the things I say or try to do your own, I don't. Every time. So this is why I tell you guys, just listen. Just listen to what I tell you guys and just hold on. And you see what happens. Magic always happens with Hot Toys. All right, so go ahead, Brandon. What do you want to do?
You want to go through your list or you want to go through mine first? I'm ready.
Well, like I said, I don't have my list until the end because I want to do all the categories first. So let's start with the categories first.
You want to do categories? Okay,
we'll do the
categories for the end. Let's do categories then.
Right, we'll do the categories first, and then we'll do the list at the end, and then hopefully by then Mike will be here with his own list of the 3 figures he bought all year, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? So let's see. See, look at this peasant. Layla announcement has been delayed. Just you. What a peasant! What a peasant! You guys gonna learn. Oh, you guys gonna learn. You peasants gonna learn. Carlos, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you.
Hey, Carlos.
Welcome.
Picks are
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Carlos, you're gonna have to bring pictures to share with the class before we even allow that. So
This guy. Oh my God. Bob says Lucha's more chimichanga Mexican. Chimichanga Mexican. Oh my God, this guy. And that's what said. Didn't Santa gifted you a new PC? For me, was cold and flu. Oh man, no, I didn't get a new computer. I got like 15 Hot Toys though. All right, so this is gonna be the very first. Actually, let me make sure. I'm not forgetting anything before we get started. I don't want to forget nothing. Oh yeah, no. Let me before we get started with the categories, guys. First, so we got the comparison. Thanks, shout out to Yune Tao. So I guess they posted what the differences are from the very first DX06 Jack Sparrow all the way up to the DX 37, 38, 39, which are the new ones, which is your standard 37, your deluxe 38, and your artisan 39, is what I'm assuming this is for. So again, big differences that you can see, very, very close though. At least these two, right? I don't see much of a difference with these two, to be honest. But I guess as a figure as a whole, there are going to be big differences, especially with the artisan one. How do you feel about these, Brandon?
I was kind of stuck on that one in the middle. The DX15 was just what, 2 years ago? No, it have to be a little bit longer than that.
Way more than 2 years.
Yeah, so I really like the DX15. I think obviously the new ones are where it's at, but just looking between the three of those, I think the 15 kind of captures the likeness really, really well. I think we see in the 37, 8, and 9, we see more refinement on the sculpting and the paint apps than we see in the 15. But as far as the likeness goes, I think the 15 was definitely was a hard hit. That first one on the left, oof. I mean, like the way the gloss on it and the way the skin shines is neg.
Build That Bear has a very interesting comment. He says, how much you want to bet these collectors want to have any 2024 figures by the end of 2025? That's so mean. Why are you being so mean to these collectors? Oh my God, that's so mean. Go ahead, Brandon. Keep going. I apologize.
No, that's all I was getting at. At the end of the day was, you can see, like, this is almost a case study in the way that the technology has improved over time, because DX15, I don't, when would that have been? That would have been a number of years ago. That wasn't even just
that was about like 5 to 7 years ago. That one.
Really? DX line is that old?
No.
Or are you talking about the very first one on the far left?
No, the DX15 I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's rough town. Yeah, I can't get behind that. But overall, I think, like I said, it's a great display of how the technology evolves over time. I remember the big leap that we got with Black Series before I got into 6 scale. I was doing Black Series, and the big leap that we had there was when they had changed the facial recognition or the facial scanning technology that they used right around the time that I want to say it was the Force Unleashed dropped, because all the figures from that line had amazing faces. They weren't trying to carve little faces anymore. They were actually reproducing them with laser accuracy. It was pretty neat. And I feel like we get a lot of that same feel from this picture. So I'm glad, whoever it was that went ahead and jumped on that and did the comparison. I think it really does show how the technology improves and how the figures improve.
Yeah, no, I feel like I said, they look very, very similar, right? So one thing is, how are these artists getting that close to each other? You know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing that, like, I don't understand, and it's kind of fishy to me, because think about it. The last picture, right? These are look at the difference, right? These are supposed to be from different people, and look how, especially like I said, these two, right?
Yeah.
How are these people able to get it that close together?
It's hard to say. I think that you have to have that artist mindset to be able to really kind of understand it. It's like I look at for anybody who hasn't been following as long, I provide I'm an IT consultant, and part of what I do is graphic design. And I look at the work that my associates put together, and I cannot understand why when I look at something that they do, it's so perfect. It makes me feel certain things and all that. Like the choice in colors. I mean, I know a little bit about color theory and color psychology and whatnot, but still, you really have to have the artist's mind to really get everything out of it. So to be able to look at it and just go, man, I don't understand how they get so close. We're not on that level. You know what I mean? We may be good at other shit, but we're not good at this, and that's good work.
All right. Yes. Yeah. I wish I knew about any of this stuff, but it's just so. I mean, I could tell you, Jack Sparrow has every figure has always looked great for whatever reason, but once you get that figure, it's like it's such a great figure. You leave it, but it's very forgettable. You know what I mean? Even with all of the things, all the accessories, all the attachments, all the the beading and all the the little makeshift necklaces, and it's all it's all threading, really, right? It's all thread, and so all these things and all the detail and all the things that go into this figure, it's like, wow, look at this freaking figure. Again, all of them. I have pretty much all of them, right? Even the MMS's one. Forget the DXs, MMS's, right? And so even those, very, very good. But the thing is, very, very, very forgettable figures. They look incredible on a shelf, right? Especially, again, the DXs with those diorama bases and those diorama scene-looking things, right? The last one came with a shark coming out of the water. The other one was a little bit different with the wheel. So they're all different. And, again, they're all very, very special as a piece, right? Because, again, those DXs, the MMSs were completely different. They still great figures, but they don't hit you as much because you don't have those really, really fancy, massive diorama bases. But that's my thing, right? Usually comes with 2 head sculpts or 2 face plates, right? To swap the angry or the smirk. And even with that, it's never been a figure for me. When you guys know, I usually buy, 2 of each, depending on, is it worth it for me to get that second look? Captain Jack Sparrow is a figure that is mind-blowing. It's never been a figure for me to be like, let me get 2 of those. Never. Why? I have no idea. But it's not a figure like that for me. And I got them all pretty much. Maybe I'm missing one from the line, maybe. But that's the thing. They've never been anything that is special to me personally, but as a figure, they've always been very, very incredible. We got Eric in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Welcome, my friend.
Hey, it's Eric. I know him.
Who else is in here? Let me see.
I always thought Jack Sparrow was pretty special. I think the moment I saw Johnny Depp step off, what is the opening scene where he steps off the sinking boat onto the pier, onto the dock? And from that moment on, I looked right at him and couldn't find Johnny Depp in him at all. He was only Jack Sparrow. So that's a great figure.
Brendan, I'm going to help you out a little bit. What you're reading on screen right now is 100% Lucha's way to put you down so he can make himself feel better about his non-collectingness. So if you could please respond to this, because this is very disrespectful.
Actually, I think I did. What was my first Hot Toys purchase? Was April of 20. I want to say it was April of 2020. So maybe I am. I guess.
Luch is like, see, I was right.
Yeah. I'll give it to him. You can have it.
Oh man. Maybe they refined the previous sculpts. I'm sure Hot Toys keeps them all. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? What are the chances that one sculptor from 7 years ago got it just a little bit tiny than the new one from 7 years later? I don't think so. Okay? I don't think so. Again, if that's what's happening, then God bless them all. But something's fishy. Okay? Something's very fishy. I'm telling you guys right now. All right. So next, guys, very, very fun. we have also two very fun announcements from Present Toys, right? So we have this beauty right here, the mask in the black tux with the pinstripes from when he was attached to the what do you call it? To the palm tree inside the club, the Coco Bongo Club, right? And then obviously he swallowed the dynamite with
Yeah,
the mask
swallow the
on.
dynamite.
And then this is when he also pulls out all the guns, out of his pocket. So this is actually a very fun figure if you're a fan of the movies. I have two of these. I have the Asmus Toys mask. I have the new Present Toys mask figure with the wolf head, right? Now they're giving you this one, and you're getting another version of the other
that's
one,
cool.
which comes with two heads, right? The popping eyes, and which is cool, and he comes with the jaw-dropping mouth, which is even
Nice.
cooler, right? This is even way cooler. So, okay, so this is something that I'm looking at. I would love to get all four. I mean, well, to get all three from Present Toys, not include. Like I said, the fact that you get both head sculpts, look at that. That's very fun. That's very cool. Look at that. How much it reminds me of the new Hot Toys Beetlejuice head sculpt with the popping eyes. So again, very fun, not expensive, $183.
That's not too bad.
It's not bad at all. From 16kid.com. Don't forget to use coupon code FabsFigure, no S at the end. He renewed my coupon code for you guys. So mine expired 2025 and he renewed it up to 2027. So you guys could go spend your money over there and get $10 off. And guys, that is it for the news. And let's get started. So first and foremost, this one's going to sound very, very, very dumb. Okay. But it's obviously the very first year of it. As of next year, we're going to have at least 7 products from this line, which we're going to get into. So let me change the banner and we're going to get started immediately. So let's go. All right. So we're going to start off with
We are going to start off with.
All right. I had to set up the banner. Let's go, guys. Let's go. And I hope you guys get involved too, because it's only going to be more fun if you peasants join. If you peasants don't join, all right, let's go. Let's go. So we're going to start off with, obviously, like I said, it's going to sound stupid and dumb, but artisan figure of 2024, right? What did we get? We got literally how many figures? We got 2, right? We got the artisan purple coat Joker, and we got the artisan imposter Joker as well. So obviously, like I said, this year there's really no competition. These were the only 2 we got. So therefore, obviously, it comes down to which body you like, right? Do you like the purple look better? Do you like the imposter better? But the head sculpt is the exact same thing, right? Maybe I haven't gotten mine yet, so I can't tell you, right? Maybe minor slight changes to the paint on the face, which it looks like it's more solid on the purple coat, which is why I can't tell you, what the differences are until mine comes in. But either head sculpt you pick is still going to be a 10. It's still going to be perfect. So that's why I said either Joker is your artisan figure of the year. Like I said, next year, we're going to have Iron Spider. We're going to have Scarlet Witch. We're going to have Anakin. We're going to have Moon Knight. We're going to have, right? So we're going to have more, obviously more figures to choose from. And how we're going to gauge that, how I'm going to gauge it is how the hair looks on it, how the figure looks overall, how the head sculpt, and this is what I'm gauging my top 10 figures and everything else from, right? How I gauge my stuff is the figure overall, the head sculpt, right? Accessories. So everything about the figure is what's going to make it for me that much more special, or that much more or that much higher on the list of why they're at a 3 instead of an 8, right? Another thing, guys, I had to change my entire list because, as you guys may know, I ended up getting last second. I got Balin, and I got what's her name? Valkyrie. So obviously those are very important figures. Another thing, I didn't get everything this year by any means, but I was able to get out of like the 90 something pieces that came out, I was able to get about 70 of them. And not only that, but the fact that I was able to get that many, the ones that I missed out, for example, Chopper, right? Which to me, I'd rather get a head sculpt figure than a droid. Right. So that's why that was another thing I was trying to focus on, was getting the important figures first and then getting, the things that are less important to me in the collection later on. So now that was obviously Artist of the Year. Either Joker works for you guys. Let me know in the chat, please, which of you guys liked the Imposter better than the purple coat, whoever got it, obviously. Obviously some people already mentioned that you got the Imposter Artisan, which you love. Obviously many people are not going to get both, right? Which is a shame. But if you did get both, please tell me in the chat how you feel about it. Albert says, Fabs, your lag is on the level of J&D's Joker. Atrocious. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I just need a new computer. And again, they updated StreamYard, so it's even more powerful now. And I think that's the problem, because before that update, my computer was fine. So I think it's StreamYard lagging me down with all the new updates. Gotta go purple coat, says Bob. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I would be able to tell you guys. I could tell you my Imposter Joker, king right now. I don't have anything else, but right now that thing is king. Brandon, did you get any of the
No, I didn't. I will keep my eyes open though for a purple coat down the road. Heath Ledger, like I grew up with 1960 Batman. So, like seeing Batman on TV after I got home from school, that was that's my Joker was Cesar Romero. But Jack Nicholson was amazing as the Joker, but I still kind of identify with Cesar Romero because I grew up with him. This guy was a game changer. When Heath Ledger took over this role, he was such a smash as the Joker. And my brother actually sums it up really well. He says that Heath Ledger's Joker is what the Joker would be like if he was in real life. Like, he's the absolute terrorist. And they captured that persona, and Heath Ledger made this the new iconic Joker. I think he definitely beats out Jack Nicholson. Not to say Jack Nicholson isn't one of the greats, but this is my Joker, and at some point I'll have this fig, no doubt.
Also, we got Ringo. Welcome, my friend. Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for being here. Welcome. Where are you? Right here.
Terminator wants to know how many figs Fabs will buy before he buys them.
Hello!
Let me see it. Let me see what you're reading. Figure it out. Says I got a purple coat. I had a small paint blemish on it. Both the other. Ooh, where'd you get it from? Let me know. TK592. Welcome. Happy Saturday.
Hello!
Coach and works.
You get a new computer. You're buying 2 sets of every code you works, and then I figure.
They're calling you out, Fabs. They're calling you out.
Unbelievable. Can you imagine? They know better. Are you kidding me? Kojin works. Kojin these nuts. Unbelievable. That is the worst figure ever. How many figures will Fabs buy before he buys himself a new computer? Oh my God, probably 15 more. Oh, computer. Who needs a computer when you're collecting? Oh, he got it from Pop Collectibles. I gotcha. All
Oh
right.
yeah, that's gonna be. Will they replace that for him? Like, how does that work? I mean, his
Yeah.
shipping to the United States is not gonna be cheap.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they work it. I only have purple coat sculpted. Yeah, sounds about right, Peasant Albert. All right. So now we're gonna get to the more fun categories, guys. It's 40 of you guys hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Saturday. Ledger's Joker perform. Joker for 3 decades already. All right, it's enough. It's enough. All right. So now our next category. Okay, we're gonna have best repaint / paint scheme. Our choices for that are, don't go too far, peasants. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So remember, guys.
And we're still going.
Remember. Simba. Remember. All right, ready? Ready, guys? All right, let's go. Let's go. So your choices are, all right, and remember, play along in the chat. This is for best repaint / paint scheme, okay? So we got Umbra Trooper, okay? We got Iron Man Mark 7 black and gold, okay? We got Iron Man Mark 3 red and chrome, okay? Remember, repaint, paint scheme. Obviously, Umbra wasn't a repaint. It's a paint scheme. Gold chrome clone. Scorch. Remember, these are repaint from the white one. Imperial Commando. Imposter Joker. Remember, this comes from a Batman figure. Remember, last year we had the blue and gray Batman as well. So this is why it's included here. It's just the outfit, not the artist and head sculpt. Next, Commander Cody, chrome version. Peter Parker, red and black suit. Batman Beyond, black and gold version. Remember, another repaint. And Purge Trooper Commander. Remember, this is coming from the 212 Battalion, I think, too. So, guys, give us your choice of best paint of the year, best repaint, best paint scheme out of the choices. I'm going to do them real quick again. Give us your choices, Brandon. I'm going to put them again so you can pick yours. Ready? So, again, quickly, we got Umbra. We got Iron Man Mark 7, black and gold. Mark 3, red and chrome. Gold chrome version, Clone Trooper. Scorch. Imperial Commando. Imposter Joker. Commander Cody Chrome. Red and black suit Spider-Man. Black and gold. And Purge Trooper. Let's see who you guys got. All right, we got one Umbra. Oh, we got a lot of Umbras. Guys, we got 2 Umbra, 3 Umbra. Let's see. Brad Umbra. Let's see. Umbra. We got Carlos says Purge Trooper Commander. Both Iron Mans for me. What are you talking about? Both Iron. Oh, the black and pick one, peasant. Let's try to be normal.
The wrong group for
Umbra.
that.
See, I think Umbra wins. I think Umbra wins. Iron Man's. Which one, Albert? You know how to count? One. Umbra. Another Umbra. Nah. Joker wins. Ooh, this peasant. But he said Umbra before, so I don't know what he's talking about. So Ernesto, Umbra or Joker? Pick one. I feel like we got this is a dyslexic Saturday. I don't know. Figured out that Umbra. The people have spoken. Yeah, Umbra looks like Umbra. Ernesto says Joker. Oh, he switches to Joker. Okay, you're still lost. Mad Planet, Mark III. Oh, Mark III. Look at that. Another Umbra. Blinken, Mark III. Oh, Mark III's coming back. Umbra's cool. All right, looks like Umbra won. Umbra, guys.
Yeah,
Umbra.
I'll chime in on that. I think Umbra was a good pick. I think when we're talking about the best repaint, it was you hit me with this one with the Purge Trooper Commander at the very end, and it kind of shook me up a little bit. But I'll give it to Umbra definitely. I think the yellow is a stark contrast to anything that we've seen. You know, you can kind of look at the Purge Trooper Commander and say, "Man, I'm excited for this fig. It's a great, repaint." But yeah,
Let me
I
tell you
think if we had to
something.
pick one, it would be the Umbra.
Let me tell you something. That is my pick of the year too for the best paint application paint scheme. Also, and I'm going to tell you why. Remember what I said about why I pick what I pick that's best for me? That
Sure.
figure, when it came to value, right? We got 3 different head sculpts with that figure. Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's not something, and they were all, all 3 were different. It wasn't like, oh, it was one, it was just this. And no, they were all completely different. That gave the figure life, right? They gave the figure a completely different form each time you use this a different head sculpt. So that alone, to me, besides obviously that badass paint application of that mustard yellow or that dark yellow with the black, beautiful. Again, the fact that you could get the different looks out of it with the pauldron, you could remove the pauldron, you got the skirt, all of those together.
comma, sir. We say comma. We don't say skirt.
Sorry.
Girls wear skirts.
Sorry, I didn't know
Comma.
the word was period. So that's what happens when I decide to to talk about a figure or to pick a figure out of a lineup of figures. I look at everything about the figure, and that is the one figure that comes with more things than any other figure. So that's why, besides the paint, that's why I picked it. So we're on track, guys. Look at you guys with the Umbra. Look at you. Obviously, since we're on the same page, we got to show you peasants some love. Hold on one second, because StreamYard is lagging my soul away. Let's see. Here we go, guys. This is for everybody because we're all on track. And thank you guys for playing, obviously, and making it fun, because without you guys, it would just be me and Brandon doing. Oh,
Babs, there's somebody at the door.
oh, yeah, I know, but StreamYard saying don't let him in. Fine.
Is that a psyop? That sounds like a psyop.
No, StreamYard's like really not letting me like bring him in, like at all. Like, you know how it says like at the screen, like it's not even coming up at all. Let me see. Oh, because it's lagging. Duh, there we go. Ah,
Hey,
Michael,
Playing
welcome.
Ding Dong Ditch.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome.
Happy New Year.
Nice to see you. Was your phone working this week? Because I didn't get a Happy New Year.
No.
I'm just kidding. It's still Christmas. I forgot. So, guys, now that Michael's here, obviously we went the first 2. Like, I don't know if Mike saw, but the first category was Artisan Figure of the Year. There was only 2, right? Imposter, Joker, Purple Coat. So obviously either one is fine. Whichever one you picked. Did you get any of the 2? Yes or no?
I was hoping I would miss all the subcategories.
So no Artisan for you, huh?
I mean, how can you do a category with 2 figures? You're so gay.
Well, no, because that next year will be a real category. So I'm introducing it now, so people don't say.
You
Wait,
heard it here first.
thank you.
Artisan figures of the year. They're
Thank you.
coming to a show near you.
So listen. So now,
You heard it
real,
here first.
real quickly, best paint scheme of 2024. Look at the choices real quick on top. Ready? So we got Perch Trooper.
I can tell you right now, it's not Umbra.
No, here, Perch Trooper. We got Black and Gold Batman. We got Red and Black Peter. We got Chrome. We got Imposter Joker, because remember there's a repaint.
No.
We got Impindo.
No.
We got Scorch.
No.
We got Gold Chrome.
No.
We got Mark 3.
Yeah.
We got Mark 7.
Yep.
And we got Umbra.
No.
So between these two, if you had to pick.
The red one.
See? So he got one. So Mark 3. All right, guys. See? Michael did it. All right, so here we go. Next category, we have Best Droid of 2024. All right? So buckle up, Michael. Michael, buckle up.
Mike's gonna cry.
In the words
when I heard he was doing these subcategories, guys, I was like, "You are retarded to do this," and he yelled at me. I'm gonna do it my way. You mind your business. You go do your top 10.
That you mind your own business. That's exactly what I said, Michael.
Well,
that's exactly what I said.
I don't remember.
Wait. Hold on, guys. Guys, wait. You heard it here first. Wait. Hold on. 1 second.
What did you say? Pull up the text, you psyop bastard.
Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Something has to be shown, okay? Because something has happened real badly. So that conversation obviously never happened. What did happen was I said, everybody make your own list. I'm doing categories. We'll go over the categories together, but have your own list because we're all going to give our list because everybody's list is different, obviously. That's what I said. I didn't say anything about mind your business. You lying sack. Okay? So here we go. So we got, guys, as you can see, we have...
By the way, did we do best wrist pegs? Because that was my suggestion, remember?
So we got, guys, here we go. See, you called me gay and you offended 6 people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Disrespectful. All right, so here we go. So here is the lineup for Best Droid of 2024. Okay, so here we got Chopper. We got C-3PO, Return of the Jedi. We got 000. We got Super Battle Droid. We got Geonosis Battle Droid. We got IG-12. And we got BT-1. So everybody make your pick. Please let me know in the chat which one out of these is your droid of 2024. Brent?
You dropped out for a second there. Are you calling on me?
Yes, Brandon, 2024 droid. Go ahead.
I'm going to give this one to C-3PO. I think, I don't know if this was the first time that we saw C-3PO in diecast. I feel like it's not. But having Salacious Crumb as an accessory and then the faceplate with the eye popping out, I thought was just absolutely brilliant. So definitely a C-3PO kind of year.
So here we have, Ernesto says, Chopper. We got, come on, this thing sucks. Let's see. TK592 says best droid, Jazzing Catwoman. Unbelievable. No respect. Oh my god. No respect. Unbelievable. Brad says 000. Good one. Ash says, Fabs, does Mike ever come happy asking for a friend? No, he doesn't know what that is. Thule says 000 hands down. Albert says 000. Quicksilver says Chopper. Matt Planet says 000. See? Oh my God, you guys. Figured out says C3PO. Two Fingers, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. It says C3PO. Big Dog says 000. Michael says 000 C3PO. So which one? It's two, Michael. Pick one or the other. Oh my God, you guys. So exactly what I picked, but now it's between both of them. It's between 000 and C3PO. So here we go. Big Dog says 000. Michael says 000 C3PO. Pick one, Michael. Talia says 3C C3PO. Everybody's got C3PO. Oh my God. Changed my mind. C3PO. Oh my God. Riona Naito, welcome. Happy Saturday, C3PO. Wait, C3PO. All right, looks like C3PO won.
It's good to see the chat came to their senses after Umbra.
So wait, what did you pick, Mike?
I would definitely say C3PO.
C3PO? What did you pick, Brandon?
Yeah, C3PO is where it's at.
000 all day long. So next category, guys. Next category. Here we go. So next is going to be, okay, bow. Best vehicle of 2024. Okay.
Gosh, what vehicles even dropped? Let's see.
Oh, we got vehicles.
Oh, the DeLorean. Yeah, that was kind of neat.
We got vehicles.
Wait, ATRT's on this list, but it didn't drop.
It dropped. It's people have it in hand right now.
No. The three people who have them don't count.
Well, I don't know what game you're playing, but in my game, so here we go. So we got best vehicle of 2024. Jazz Inc. 89. Unreal. So we got the 89 Batmobile by Hot Toys, right? We got the Battle Hopper by Hot Toys. We got the DeLorean Time Machine 3 by Hot Toys. We got the Bat Cycle from The Flash by Hot Toys. We got the 501st ATRT by Hot Toys. And last but not least, my winner, I got the Blitzway Ecto 1 by Blitzway is my vehicle of the year. Michael, go ahead.
Don't make me say it.
Go ahead. Don't say Jazz.
Play me my thing, please. Who cares? Re-release vehicles and a couple of Star Wars things. Next. Love you.
So pick one.
I gotta pick one of these?
If you had to pick one out of the Batmobile, the Battle Hopper, the DeLorean, the Bat Cycle.
I'll take the Bug motorcycle.
Brandon.
You know, I don't think it's fair to throw in the ATRT. That's hands down, I think, the winner. If we're gonna include that one, because it's completely different. It's not a motorcycle. It's not a car. You know, it's not a DeLorean. It's completely new, and I think that because it kind of like the way that it's built definitely foreshadows the ATST Walker. I think it's this one if we're going to include it. I think though that we shouldn't include it because it hasn't shipped yet. But if not including this one, I would definitely go for that. The 89 Batmobile, I think, looked phenomenal. It's just got an intimidating look to it. So if you're going to make me pick this one with the ATRT, I'll go that route.
Brad, absolutely no Jazz Inc. What that vehicle sucks. What is so good about that vehicle? Why would I include that garbage in this? Anyway, so
Andy included the Bug motorcycle, guys.
I thought this was Hot Toys only. It is Hot Toys only, but Blitzway is king. So I had to include it.
Don't you guys understand it's Fab's rules? It's his world, man. We're just in it.
It's my world. You're just living in it.
We're changing the name of the stream to Fab's World.
Carlos says 89 Batmobile. He got Ash says 89 Batmobile, shaking, jazzing Batmobile. DeLorean 3.0. Look at that. Back to the Future Part 3. DeLorean. Giovin says, I'm going with the Bat Cycle. I think it looks cool. Absolutely. Keeping jazzing sound. They don't belong in any 160 conversation. That company's useless. ATRT, look at that. The
Wait, we missed one. What about the motorcycle from the Batman from Pattinson?
Yeah, that was released.
Oh,
I thought that was
right.
a better motorcycle than
I
this
forgot
one
about
was from
that.
Flash.
That is true. Yeah, but that motorcycle, the Bat motorcycle is a cool bike, but it's not like, oh my God, this is incredible by any means whatsoever. This Battle Hopper is way better than that Bat Cycle, 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Get
out of your
get
mind.
out. Get
of your
out.
mind, if you think
Out.
otherwise.
Out,
Yeah,
Fabs.
it has to have wheels, not legs. It's a vehicle. Take it easy, peasant. Figured out DeLorean finished the line and has two very different looks. Yep. ATRT. You guys, crazy. Fab's way. That is correct. In our Batmobile. No, wait. They lied. They never made it. Unbelievable. See? That's what happens. You failed. I'm not calling this a 22. You failed. Riona says 89 Batmobile. Look at that. It's a Fabby stream in a Fabby world. That is correct, peasant. Wait, is this the first annual Fabby Awards? Is this what we're experiencing? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Just this is the first artisan year. That's why it was kind of dumb. Wait till next year. We're gonna have some real action. Caleb says 89 Batmobile. Yup, that Bat Cycle is better. No way. He doesn't even have it. Don't listen to him. DeLorean, Bat Cycle. See? So, Michael, you picked the Battle Hopper. Brandon.
ATRT.
Oh, you said the ATRT, right?
Yeah.
Mine, like I said, mine was this. This thing beats any of those all day, every day. All day, every single day. All right, guys. Next category. Oh, no, guys. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Here we go. All right. We got Best Trooper of 2024. Okay. So here we go. Here we go, guys. So we got let's go. All right, let's go, guys. So here we got the ARFS Trooper. Okay, the one that came with the ATRT. We have the Purge Trooper Commander. We have Chrome Cody. We have Clone Commando. Imperial Commando. We got Clone Commander Scorch. We got Clone Trooper Gold Chrome. We got Umbra Arc Trooper. We got Stormtrooper in white. We got Shadow Trooper. We got Scout Trooper Commander. We got Death Trooper. 501st Legion Clone Trooper. Clone Commander Fox. Tech, which shipped. Can't wait. Night Trooper.
Man, look how they ripped us off this year. Holy cow.
Super Commando, Mandalorian. Range Trooper. And like I said, the ARF Trooper. So now, Brandon, let's go with you. Out of all those, best Trooper of the year.
I want to say the Purge Trooper Commander was probably the one of them I'm most excited for. Best is kind of tough. Yeah, I'll give it to Purge Trooper Commander.
So first,
I think that's the best Trooper of the year. It was super exciting to get that proper the proper airborne helmet mold. The coloration on it. I mean, black is always intimidating. I mean, we got the nod from the the video game. You know, like there's a lot of fan service here with this figure, so I'm going to go that way all the way.
Oh, this is all over the place.
Yeah,
Apple-
I kind of considered the Range Trooper, but it would only be because it's so different from the rest of the Stormtroopers, and I couldn't give it to it based on that.
See, this one's all over the place. We got Umbra, we got Tech, we got Range, we got a few Range, we got a few Techs, we got Range also, Umbra, because I was able to get. Oh my god, he said Umbra because I was able to get one. Michael, if you had to pick one of all these beauties, so again, real quick, so you can see them.
It's not the Return of the Jedi is a re-release, so that shouldn't be on here.
Which
The
one?
with the backdrop.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's part of 2024.
No, it's re-released. It's been released. You can't put
Just-
it on here.
Just pick
It's the Range Trooper.
the Range Trooper, right?
Now, why the Range Trooper, Mike?
It is the Range Trooper. Why? Because it's the most different
Yeah,
sculpt compared. It's not a re-release. It's not a recolor. It's not a rechrome. It's not. It's the truest, newest, different trooper that we've gotten, and that's why they should be doing new, innovative stuff all the time. It's 100% the Range Trooper. You're wrong if you say it's anything else.
And question:
yeah,
how do
that's
you
kind of
feel-
how I was feeling about it too.
How do you feel about the magnetic boots being
Awesome.
added to it? Right.
Awesome.
So what I picked, guys, believe it or not, having every single one except Shadow Trooper. I don't have this one either, 501st Legion.
Don't worry. There's money.
Tech is on its way. Night Trooper I don't have. This one I don't have. And this one I don't have. But obviously, this was my pick too. Range Trooper. You can't beat this trooper. This thing looks beautiful. That jacket looks beautiful. That fur looks beautiful. The weathering looks beautiful. The boots look beautiful. So this was my pick, guys. So whoever picked Range Trooper, you won. Let me see who picked. Thule says Range Trooper. Thule, you won. Brandon, what did you pick? You said?
Oh, the Perch Trooper Commander, but I can
Oh
understand
yeah, Perch.
why people would pick the Range Trooper. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Two Fingers says Shadow Trooper. Yeah, that's a nice one. Mike is right. I'm convinced. Yeah, no, that's a great one. Bro, that's just a transport trooper painted with fur and magnets. See? He got you. Michael, what do you have to say to this?
Absolutely not. This was a 100% definitive character in that movie. It was teased to be released. It should have been the first trooper to come out, actually, of all of them. I disagree.
So Mike wants the Lady Gaga. I would wear the Range Trooper outfit in real life. Imagine.
You would get on my level. I do.
With the win. Range Trooper looks like John Travolta going to Saturday Night Fever on Hoth. All right, guys. Next category. Bow. Here we go. We have Best Female of 2024. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Come on. Why do you always do this to me? Don't do this to me. All right, get ready, guys. Guys, it's 40 of you guys did hit that like button if you haven't yet, and thank you guys for being here. So here we go, guys. So the choices are Black Panther Shuri, Catwoman, Scarlet Witch, Neytiri,
I love how pissed off you can tell Mike is in any given second.
She came out in 2024. That's not my fault. Padme. This is so annoying. There we go. All right. We got Mighty Thor. Mighty Thor, guys. Mighty Thor. I hate my computer. We have Valkyrie, guys. That was another one I just got, Valkyrie. So I'm glad I got her. It kind of affected my list, but not really that much. But it did, but it didn't. You know what I mean? So here we go. Valkyrie. There we go. Next is She-Hulk. At least Mike and Stoke could talk about this one. Finally has something that we're talking about. Does anybody have an extra computer at home they could donate?
Holy shit.
Lady Pool.
Come on. Is this it really? Get those
Lady
hamsters moving, man. What's going on?
Yeah, we got Mantis. We got Sabine.
Sabine isn't shipping yet, you cheater.
She's out.
Really? Like these lists? Who put these together? Fabs? I mean,
We have what's her name? The Wasp. We have Supergirl.
Oh yeah, everyone's got her.
But she's out. But this is what you guys don't
I
get.
really like that Supergirl though.
Just because we don't have her doesn't mean she's not out. She came out in 2024. That's what this is about. Every single figure you guys have seen came out in 2024.
In hand yet?
Of course, they're shipping already. Oh my god! And then last but not least,
Brad says Trump would have fired Fabs at this point.
What did he say?
Yep.
He said Trump would have fired Fabs at this point.
Oh, absolutely. Not with this lagging computer. All right, so that was everybody, guys. Let's see who we nobody said shit. Oh, here we go. Quicksilver says Scarlet Witch. Beautiful. Scarlet Witch says Christian. Quicksilver says Scarlet Witch as well. Let me see. There's 38 of us watching. We'll super chat $50. We might have enough for a new computer. Charlie the Unicorn, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. He says Mantis. We got Derek with the She-Hulk. We got Figure It Out with the Supergirl. Two Fingers with the Supergirl. Okay. We got Multiverse. Thule says Wanda. No X22. No, because she's not out in 2024. She's just pre-ordered 2024. But this is figures that are released in 2024, Michael. Eric says Supergirl. Tyler says Scarlet Witch. Albert says Scarlet Witch. Ooh. Big Dog says Scarlet Witch. Unicorn says Supergirl. All right, Michael, pick.
Do these guys? They can't have all these figures.
No. They're picking what they like the most. Nobody has this. Nobody has this in the U.S.
By the way, really, I really berate you about these subcategories because it kills the top 10. But anyways, the best female is unquestionably Valkyrie.
Really?
That's very interesting. That's why I said it changed my list. Not so much, but it changed my list. So, Brendan,
you haven't looked at her. You haven't played with her long enough.
Correct. I opened her to make sure that she was what I thought she was going to be, and that's why she changed my list. Brandon, go ahead.
I'm going to go with Scarlet Witch on this one. I hear what you guys are saying about the Valkyrie, and I really like the way that they did. Like her head sculpt looks great, and which is it? It's Casca, I think. It has a similar head sculpt in terms of like having the braids and stuff. So I can see why you guys would pick that one, but for me, it's a Wanda all day long. I had that figure in hand, and I mean, just because of the accessories it came with was enough to win the award. But what was really neat about that figure is that she came with several different hair clips. So you could change the style of her hair just by swapping out the one part. So I'm going to give it to that fig all day long.
Carlos,
Valkyrie would have been a great one to give it to, but I felt like the movie was such shit that, like, why would you give any award to
let me
anything
tell you
from
something.
that
Let me
movie?
tell you something. This is why I tell you guys all the time, I don't need attachment to buy a figure, because the movie was figures is a 10. Gore, I'm not even going to get into it, but remember Gore.
Yeah, Gore's a
You
great
have
figure. I got
Thor,
one.
you have Valkyrie, you have Mighty Thor. The whole line is a 10. Okay, the whole line. So the movies are garbage, but the figures are nowhere near the movie.
Yeah, but like if you start racking up the figures, then it's almost like you're co-signing the bullshit that they gave you with the movie, you know?
That's not.
And I don't like that.
Fine, no, fine. If that's what you want to, if that's what you want to turn collecting into, if you want to protest with your collection, that's up to you. I'm not going to protest with my collection just because I didn't like a movie, and I'm going to stop collecting because I don't want a movie. I don't like a movie. That's not how I operate. Again, I understand why people do it. People boycott and blah blah blah. I understand that. I would never do that. If a figure comes out and looks great, why would it be like, oh well, I didn't like the movie, so I'm going to stop collecting this year? Absolutely not. You know what I mean?
Mike, tell him why he's wrong.
He's wrong.
Carlos, it's figures that are out in hand.
You heard it here first.
Harley Quinn
is wrong.
Harley Quinn is a pre-order, not a release in 2024 figure. Ash says Scarlet Witch. Leo says Supergirl. I'm not into that joint. What joint? La Wanga.
La Wanga.
This guy.
Actually,
in that case,
Star Wars.
Michael says, in that case, Mom Scarlet Witch. Figure It Out says, apparently Supergirl can't look up because of her hair, so a flying pose is not an option. Bummer. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't hear that. We'll find out when she's in hand. I am sad we didn't get the goats. Imagine. Where are you going to put those huge-ass goats? Nelson says Scarlet Witch. Mike and Brandon equal base tandem. This is what happens when the sides don't work individually. They have to pair up. Guys, so who did you pick again, Brandon?
Wanda.
Michael, who did you pick? Valkyrie. Guys, my pick of the year is
Are you deciding right now?
no She-Hulk. She-Hulk is my female of the year.
Really, man? So many people are so hard on that figure, and I don't get it, man.
Let me tell you something.
She's in my top 10.
Let me
Is
tell
it
you
just because of the silicone body?
Let me tell you something. And I've said this before. What makes this figure is literally the head and the body. That's it. You could take off the outfit and put anything else on her. It's the way the figure hits you when you have her in your hand. It's the way she feels. That body feels amazing. The weight on the figure feels amazing. She looks incredible as a toy. What were you saying, Mike?
I said she's in my top 10, right? So we're doing a top 10 still. So yeah,
right.
she's
Well,
in
that's
my top
coming.
10.
That's coming up. So that was my female of the year, guys. This figure, for those who don't have her, let me tell you something. And that's why. And Valkyrie, right? Valkyrie. When I saw Valkyries, I didn't have. This was already. He came in. I said, I need to open this because I need to see what this is about. Because Rudy's been telling me, shout out to Rudy, he's been telling me about this figure since he got it, when it was released. And so obviously I knew I was going to get it. I have to complete the line. She completes my line, so I had to get her. Why did I get it last? Because I was too busy getting 2 Thors and 2 Mighty Thors instead of getting this first. So
and there's another female on this list that no one's talking about, which is crazy to me. So I'm not going to spoil it, but
all right, we'll bring it up later, because maybe I missed something that I forgot about. What was that? What was I saying? So this figure guys, this figure, it'll change your life when it comes to female figures. Remember that Valkyrie, also, the reason why I didn't pick Valkyrie was she's your standard height. You know, accessories, very cool. Nothing crazy new, but very cool, right? We got the difference was like the plate of the face of Korg in the back of her head. And, you know, that's pretty much like the cooler thing about her because she's got the same lightning bolt that Thor came with, you know, all that stuff. So the reason why I picked She-Hulk was because brand new body, silicone body, everything about the figure. Again, it's bare bones figure. She comes with a cell phone. Okay, that's the figure. She comes with a cell phone, and the figure, when you have that thing in your hand, it blows your mind. So that's why I picked her. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly before we go on to the next topic. Let's see. Thomas Jones, welcome. Happy Saturday. Don't be xenophobic. It's 2025. There's no Faison body for She-Hulk, so I disagree. Oh my God. Padme says Joe P. Welcome, Joe P. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. All right, guys. Hit that like. Yes, guys, there's 40 of you guys didn't hit that like button. Thank you guys for being here as well. Welcome, everybody. Hit the like button. TK says Lady Deadpool. Ooh, Lady Deadpool. But there's no, I guess. Thanks, brother Brandon, for the Mark II. Oh, look at that. Nice, happy customer you got here, Brandon. Wilgie, thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Do you say you're welcome to your customers?
Yeah, you're totally welcome. I was sitting there playing the conversation that I had with him over the whole thing. Yeah. No, you're very welcome. Glad you're happy.
It sounded like you were ignoring him for a second. I was like, does he know this guy? So let's see. We got Barry in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Who did you pick? Let us know who you picked. So it's true. Bummer. What is true? I don't know what's true. When did WB Wonder Woman come out again? I think she was last year. I think it was either very beginning this year, 2024, or last year. That I don't remember. Either way, she wasn't an artisan and she wasn't better. In my opinion, she was not better than She-Hulk. I can tell you that. So that was that. That's in my top 10 too. Oh, look at that. I have to give certain respect to Hot Toys. They really knock it out of the park with the majority of these figures. Absolutely. 100%. Oh, Peasant Chris, welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. Next category we have best villain. Okay. We got the best villain of 2024. And here we go. Best villain, guys. Let's go.
I'm going to second Ernesto on that one. Best villain of 2024 is Mike.
Oh my God, he said best villain, Mike. Guys, it's 40 of you guys didn't hit that like button, please, and thank you guys for being here. That's Kang. Barry says. That's Kang. Joe P says Bane. Oh, look at you guys. Mike and his psyops. All right. So here are the choices, guys, for 2024 best villain of 2024. As you can see, we got Gore, we got Mole Nightlight. Right? What am I doing? We got
Close that tab. That Darth Maul tab can go away.
We got Darth Vader 40th Return of the Jedi. We got Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan show. We have Kang. We have Thrawn. We have Bane. We have Kane. We have Moff Gideon 2.0. Balin Skull. Darth Sidious. Joker, obviously. Darth Revan, which everybody knows he could be good or bad, but obviously let's put him as bad. Same thing for Star Killer. 2099 Spider-Man. Venom from Spider-Man 2 video game.
You can tell he doesn't read any comics, right?
Scarlet Witch.
Villain?
And here, Gore. Who's what?
Never, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Who's-
It's your world. We're living in it.
All right, who's not a villain? Go ahead. Let me
okay.
let me correct you. Go ahead. Who's not a villain?
That Spider-Man 2099 is not a villain.
He was the villain in the last movie.
He's an anti-hero. He's not a villain.
He was the villain in the movie. Anyway,
Wrong.
next. All right.
Wrong.
So, guys, pick your villain of 2024. Michael, pick yours.
The best villain figure.
Yeah, let me go again quick so you guys can see him.
It's gonna be the Thrawn.
Thrawn, right?
It's gonna be Thrawn.
Brandon?
This is a tough one. I want to go with Gore because that figure is just great. The detail, the scars on the skin, even the head sculpt is just absolutely great. I think though, yeah, I'll give it to Gore. I think in terms of the best figure, the best villain out there, yeah, we're gonna go with Gore. There's something just. I think I like too that he's got bare feet, so like the like that really intimidating presence in the head sculpt carries throughout the entire fig all the way down to his toes. So I'll give it to Gore.
Chris, Beetlejuice, unbelievable. Figure it out. Bane, Darth Vader. Ash says shampoo bottle.
Shampoo bottle.
That's Maul. Thule says best villain Yost, unbelievable. Giovan says 2099 for me. Everyone votes Yost, unreal. Talia says Return of the Jedi Vader. Discount Kane. Yes, I'm getting him at a discount too, my friend. Don't worry. You and me both. Spider-Man 2099 villain. Yes, he was the villain in the last movie. Oh my God, unreal, unbelievable. Bane. Yes, he's good. Let's see. Mad Planet says Joker.
Surprise black suit Spider-Man's not on this list.
Because he's not a villain. Unreal.
Doesn't a black suit mean he's bad?
No, that's why he's not on the list. Unreal. Unbelievable. 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 Carlos says Darth Vader 40th. Darth Vader 40th. He was
Charlie says in our shipping.
Miles D. Morales. Yes, I know, guys. I know. Charlie says this guy SW Scarlet Witch. Unbelievable. What a mess. He doesn't know how to read. Definitely autistic night tonight. Albert says in art. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gore. And the winner is seriously, it's Bane though. For me, Gore 1,000,000,000%. Let me tell you guys something. Gore was my figure of the year from the moment I opened this figure and I started with the list. Boom. Figure of the year, Gore. Okay. Figures came out after it that changed my entire list, but this was my figure of the year months ago. Guys, that's 44 of you guys here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Who did you pick, Mike, again?
Definitely not Gore.
Right. So
I can just tell you guys don't read comics. Like they ruined this character so much. This is why I hate this figure. It might be a good figure as far as a figure.
That's
it's
exactly
just they ruined
correct.
this character.
We're talking about the figures from Hot Toys. We're not talking about the comic book.
No, gotta have a connection. I gotta have some love. And I hate this figure because of what they did to him in the movie. They ruined him. They ruined an awesome character. Ruined him.
How was he different in the comics?
Different. He's an alien. He's like an alien with tendrils on his damn head.
Oh, so he's entirely different.
And this whole symbiote thing was involved. That sword is a symbiote. The All Black is a symbiote. Is a like a Venom lore thing. Yeah,
no, we're talking, guys, just to make it very clear, we're talking about the figures as a figure. We're not talking about the character in a comic. We're not talking about what Hot Toys did to him in
But
the
how
movie.
do you know? I love how you get
What
I
Hot
hate
Toys
the
did to him in the
justification,
movie.
Fabs. I hate it. I don't know how you can get behind a figure if you don't love the figure. You just love the figure for the figure. You're gonna know nothing about this guy, but you love him. It's crazy.
Right. Right, because I don't need to know his backstory to know that he looks amazing in my hand. What do you mean?
You have to have his backstory.
No, you don't.
Weird.
Who said? Clearly, I don't, because I have him here, and it's a great figure.
You're
so I
weird.
don't need to have his backstory. What do you mean? Anyway, so let's see what you guys said. Gore looks like albino powder cake. Unbelievable, disrespectful. Mike, 100% right. You know why Brad is saying this? Because he's another comic book peasant. If you go look at Instagram, if you go look at Brad's Instagram, ask him how many Jazz Inc. vehicles he's got on there. 1. How many 6-scale figures he's got? 0. How many comic books? 25 billion. Exactly. Peasant Brad. Get away from me. Marvel is xenophobic, so they're made Gore human. Oh, there you go. Oh my God, Fabs don't care. Unbelievable.
Right, he puts Gore on the Battle Chaser bike in his collection. It looks awesome.
The Battle Chaser,
Battle Hopper.
What the
You know
hell?
what I mean? That's his rationale. This thing looks cool. This thing looks cool. Let's put them together. It'll look super cool.
But you know what the worst part is? You love characters and you still don't get them.
I'm just imagining Gore on that bike now.
No, what bike?
Your bug bike.
I don't have it yet.
You ordered that bug bike. I know you did.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
I don't
Not
have
yet.
it. Yeah.
Not yet. I don't have it yet. And don't forget, Hot Toys is getting more involved in that line too, in the bug line. So you heard it here first. So we're gonna get those. I'm gonna get that bike. Hopefully, it's not $1,000 by then. Fabs loves figures with joints. Actually, don't mind them. And I've told you guys this over and over. When the Peacemaker came out, and remember that his arms were double jointed, and everybody was crying about the arms. Oh my God, we need seamless arms. I was the only one saying, who cares about the seamless arms? So you are 100% correct. I don't mind figures with joints, Let's see. Guys, there's 44 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as
I think
well.
what he's saying is all figures have joints, so you love all figures.
Correct. No, I do. I what do I tell you guys all the time? Anybody who doesn't know that I'm first and foremost a Hot Toys fan, then you don't know what you're talking about. Why only from Hot Toys? I didn't see any third-party billing races. This guy. We need to see Gore on the bug bite now. I don't have it. If I had it, you would see it. I would put Rodman in a wedding dress on the bike, okay? But I don't have the bike. So this is what it's like when both your dads disagree loudly. Both your dads. Imagine. Unbelievable. The real villains are the haters. Exactly. Like Mike. Figure it out. Figure it out says all humans have joints. I don't like humans. Oh my God. You think with Hot Toys having Christian Bale's likeness, you think they would do a Patrick Bateman? Absolutely not. Never, ever, ever. It would never make sense. It's not an IP that they would consider a moneymaker, even though third party have been making them forever for whatever reason. People have been customizing him forever too for whatever reason. Yeah, I get it. He's a classic, blah, blah, blah. But Hot Toys, I don't think they'll get involved in that. It's even though they've gotten involved in horror characters before, it's not something that, like obviously Pennywise, it's not something that I feel like they're not looking to give us like bloody stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't think they'll ever get into that. As soon as the Flash Batman bike goes on sale, I'm jumping on it. Yeah, I'm only paying $144 for that thing, and I'm super happy about it. All right, guys. So the moment Michael has been waiting for. Here we go. So forget everything you just went through, okay? Forget everything you just went through. Now we're doing the top 10 figures of 2024. And we're going to get started, okay? So here we go. We're going to start with number 10, okay? So let me pull up the figures. Okay. Okay. What the is going on here? All right, here we go.
Deadpool baby.
Hold on. I just want to make sure everything's on point for me, because I don't wanna have to keep going back in circles. Blah blah blah. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Woo! Woo! All right, guys, it's 48 of you guys gonna hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so let's go with you, Brandon, first. Your number 10 figure of 2024. Let's go. You want me to pull up your page or what?
Do you want to do round robin where we're gonna go 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, or do you want to just go through the list?
No.
Okay.
10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8.
Okay, so yeah, we can pull mine up. I want to apply this caveat though. I don't think that this being the number 10 figure means she's a bad figure by at any point. I think this is a great figure.
Just before you have to feel like you have to explain this to people, understand that there were over 90 figures out this year. So if any figure made a top 10 list, it cannot be a bad figure. Just so
okay, I'm glad you said that because I was
these are all
kinda
figures
tearing
we
myself
have, right?
up.
correct.
Yes.
We have to have them in collection, right?
And these are first off, in hand just feels solid, and I feel like that's something that we were kind of missing from a lot of figures. I held a couple Wandas this year that just felt hollow, and didn't really hit the mark. Padme's, I think, is super versatile because we all saw as soon as she started dropping, we all saw people who were doing the Reva kit bash where they were putting Padme's head on the Reva body, and that is a brilliant figure. It's a brilliant what if all on its own, So she had a great head sculpt. I think the accessories were on point with her, and I mean, there's a lot of nostalgia here. We're the generation that grew up watching this character in the movies. So I think that said, she's my number 10, but she definitely belongs on the list of top 10.
Michael.
Can you believe I have 10 figures to put on the list? I do, but just barely.
Go ahead. You say the name and I'll pull it up.
MMS.
Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead.
MMS 701-D56.
Solid fig.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
Hey, we just said that if it made the top 10, that it's out of all the figs that were dropped this year. So
all right, guys. So here we go. This is Mike's pick. Let's go. For those who don't know the MMSs, this is what he picked.
See you, Brandon.
So this is what he picked. This is Mike's number 10 pick of the year. We got Return of the Jedi, C-3PO with the 2 alternate looks, and Fallacious Crumb.
so salacious, not fallacious.
No, I was thinking Fellatio, your favorite,
Yeah, I can tell.
And so, I can't tell. Imagine. So yeah, I meant that's exactly. I meant to say "sa" and I said "fa." Changes the word completely. So as you can see, so Mike, tell us why number 10.
Diecast, first Hot Toys diecast for me, anyways. I don't know. Is it the first diecast C-3PO we got? I don't remember.
I want to say it's not. I feel like we
it's
did
not.
get a
It was
diecast.
episode 2 was the first one.
2, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Is that the dirty
The
one?
first die-cast golden. Yeah, the first die-cast golden C-3PO.
Right.
So, but this is good. They as expected, Hot Toys killed it. So this is the solid C-3PO. It's probably the one to get.
So you're happy with this?
Happy with it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed about that because I went ahead and I oversold my order on that one, so I didn't get one for myself. That was a real bummer.
Well, the good thing is I have 2 of them. And
We'll talk.
well, no, I just want to make it public just real quick. Guys, you guys know that the prices I get from Brandon are never friendly. So just want to make sure that when we're talking backstage and the deal doesn't, work out, we know why, right? Because, what goes around comes around. So we always got to remember, hey, the world, like I said, goes around and just keeps spinning, right? So you never know. Maybe, someday you may be at the bottom and you may need a little bit of help up. You know what I mean?
This fucking guy.
And usually, what happens is people get used to being on top, looking down at the little guy, like, oh, you want a discount, peasant? I don't think so. But now when the tables turn, it's like, sir, may I please, sir, you know what I mean? So things change when situations,
Evolve.
evolve. All right. So my number 10, guys, okay. You guys may be shocked. You may not be shocked. But like I said, my whole list changed, getting a bunch of figures within the past 2 weeks. So my number 10 is this peasant here. This guy, like I said, I just got him literally about 2 weeks ago, if that. This thing blew my mind. This thing was probably a figure that I didn't expect to look this good. It was updated at that. Okay. This figure was, to me at least, right? It looked great from the pictures, right? It was a little off. Very, very squinty, a lot of red on the face as well. We get the announcement that it's updated right before it starts shipping. I couldn't wait to get this figure. I am glad I got this figure, guys. This figure, for those who don't have it yet, let me tell you something. This thing is gorgeous. The beard is perfect. The hairstyle is perfect. The accessories, you can't, obviously your lightsaber and all that stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. The stone diorama base, if you got the deluxe, gorgeous. This was not even on my list, obviously, because I just got it 2 weeks ago. So that's what I mean. So I had to add it to my list. And imagine what I had before that I had to move out to put this in. Okay. So this is my number 10, guys. Who do you guys have for number 10? Please, if anybody has a list, let me know who you would have for number 10. Just name whoever you have on there if you have a list. If not, then don't worry about it. All right. Next, we got our number 9. Okay. Our number 9 figure of the year. So let's go with you, Brandon. Who do you have as number 9? You pulled it. Pull up your thing, right?
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure you have it set up when it's off.
Yeah, no, we're good. Mandalorian Super Commando. First off, as far as Mandalorians go, I've always loved this look. When they popped in Clone Wars in season 7 and even in the earlier seasons, but specifically in season 7, when they started doing the horns on the helmet, I thought that was such a bitchin' idea. It was so neat because it showed that Maul was not only the ruler. I mean, obviously he was the ruler in name or whatever it was, but that he had become ingrained into Mandalorian culture. So I've always loved the Maul horns on the Mandalorian helmet. That's the reason he's on my list. Otherwise, I mean, if without that feature, it would have been a decent fig. Great style for the armor and the tassets on the sides underneath of the blaster holster and whatnot. Tassets are something that I'm really. It's a good way to give the figure a little bit of spice, to give the figure a little bit of change without changing the fundamentals of what a Mandalorian is. The armor plates and stuff. So I love the figure. I love the paint job. The weathering on it is on point, and I really, really like how they translated the horns into, like a live action kind of style here. I know it's from Ahsoka, but still, like it just looks so good. Okay, and then the majority of, well, all of them really. My top 10, I picked my top 10 based on shelf presence. And when you put this cat on your shelf and you turn that look, this specific image right here where he's staring the camera down, I think it's just a great, great figure overall. Like there's another one right there where he's looking right into your eyes. And so I can't get over how strong this figure looks. I think it's a sleeper. I think people are definitely just kind of glossing over it. I'm seeing it in my sales. I had a ton of these on order, and not very many are selling. But there's going to come a time, as soon as this figure goes wait list, I think people are going to be jumping on it left, right, and center. Everybody's going to be looking. You're going to see those posts looking at a reasonable price. And I think we're definitely going to see that with this one. I know there's no head sculpt. I know it's really light on accessories, but I think it's a winner. It's just people have to see him on the shelf. Once you have him on the shelf and you walk by and he catches your eye all the time, then you're going to recognize, okay, this is something I've got to, this is something special.
And I think if you have that, that Mandalorian Kenobi as well next to this, it brings it to another level too. You know what I mean? It looks like it would be part of that line as well. Let's go to you, Michael. Give me your MMS.
Number 9.
Number 9.
MMS. 741 D61.
That
Oh,
I don't know which one that is offhand.
Look at this peasant guy. What a peasant guy. What a peasant guy. All right. Yep, that one. What a peasant guy. All right, so Michaels, tell us.
Awesome.
What about it? What do you like about it? Why you're
awesome.
9? Why is it your 9?
Awesome. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
That's it. It's black. It's gold. It's freaking awesome.
Well, you don't have to be racist about it. Just tell us how you feel about the actual figure.
It's shiny. It's awesome. Love it. It's cool. Looks good on the shelf.
How do you like the gloss?
Love it. Absolutely love it. Love shiny things.
That's what she said.
Really, this was the best. They're doing great things with their paint and their chrome on their figures.
Yeah.
They always have. Their paint has always been top line paint. So nothing new from Hot Toys as far as the paint goes, and they killed it with the paint on these figures.
All right, guys, you heard it here. This is Mike's number 9. So you had Brandon, yours was Mandalorian Super Commando.
Super Commando.
And then Mike had the Mark 7 black and gold. My number 9, guys, is a little bit more special than this, okay? My number 9 is this bad boy. Okay. I don't know how you guys placed him on your list, but this is my number 9, Mr. Kang. Okay. This figure, and when I say number 9, okay, I'm talking about specifically the blue head sculpt number 9 as my number 9, right? I didn't use the actor's head sculpt at all. This is the look I went with on the floating accessory base that he came with. And I don't even think I used the effects. If I did, I don't remember. This head sculpt I didn't use at all. I have it next to the figure, but it's not something that I think looks good on the figure or I don't want to go for that look anyway. So this here is my number 9, guys. This thing is gorgeous in hand. It looks beautiful. The blue hits you real good. The purple, right? The purple, the greens. The suit is a little bit cheap, like on the cheaper side. Right, this material here, But overall, the figure is great, great, great. And I'm happy it's my number 9. I'm happy to have it in my collection too. All right, guys, number 8. We're going on to number 8. Brandon, you ready? Pulled up?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Number 8 for Brandon. Mike, you know what you should do? Test me.
It's queued up.
Message your list on the private chat, and I'll pull them up. I'll have them ready.
I've got the windows ready if you want to load
I'm
that.
not going to expose my list. Then you'll copy. No. I'm gonna actually figure you pick number one.
yours.
He said you'll copy it. He has
Absolutely not. I'm not sending you my list.
he has no idea.
So number 8, I've got the DX28 Darth Vader. I think this one is one that's always going to have a special place in my collection without a doubt. The show, this was such an emotional scene from the show. Like, they got me with when they reintroduced Luke Skywalker. I was a sobbing mess. Oh my God, it's Luke. You know, I was losing my mind over it. I felt the same way because one issue that I always had with Star Wars, with the very first movie, is when Obi-Wan says, "Only a master of evil, Darth," and then they start dueling. And like, we all know that when George originally wrote it, Darth was a name, it wasn't a title. But the way that they retconned it at the end of that scene in Obi-Wan Kenobi was amazing. The tearjerker, "I'm not your failure, Obi-Wan." Oh, I'm always gonna, like, my voice is always gonna crack when I read that line. It's just such a great scene. I love that this version of Darth Vader's head sculpt was modeled after Hayden Christensen. I love the flesh tone underneath, because in Return of the Jedi, he's been in the suit for what, 22, 24 years by then. So he was pale and pasty, and that all made sense. But this being, you know, really early in his tenure in the suit and still having a little bit of a flesh tone to his skin, I thought was a really neat touch. The accessories, the DX28 offering both the damaged and the repaired accessories, I thought was really good. The dual lightsabers, I don't know, I feel like they were tapping into Anakin's hubris when they did that scene. It wasn't one of my favorite scenes, so I could take it or leave it. I would never display him with Reva's cracked lightsaber. But I think this is earlier in the year, I called this one for figure of the year, and I maintain that. I think he's one of the better ones that we got all year long. But he's still ranked 8 on my list. So what's coming up?
Well, I said this was probably the best Vader of the year, or ever at the moment. Michael.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Beautiful. Number 8.
8. MMS 688-D53.
Ooh, Michael. Look at you with the peasant.
I have all these.
With the peasantries. With the peasantries. Michael with the peasantries. All right, so tell us why this is your number 8.
Good pick.
Look at that thing.
Good pick,
I don't
man.
need to say anything. This could have been someone's 1, and I would not complain.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's sad?
I think I know what's coming up on your list too, and if it pops, then I'm going to celebrate, because
this is the only reason why didn't even make my list right here.
Why, you didn't like the head sculpt?
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's a shame.
You know what? You don't need it though. You don't need it, because the if you back it up 2 picks before, that's what you want. You want him.
Is it the one with him landing? That one.
Want,
or
you
that.
Want like that.
That's really
You want
great.
him like getting, undone. Right there. Keep it on. That's what you want. That's how you want your setup to be. You want the lights on.
I don't think that's right. If you get a figure, right, especially an Iron Man, right? We got so many Iron Man without a head sculpt forever. If we get an Iron Man that comes with a head sculpt,
and it's not the museum pose,
Well, no, and the head sculpt's not good. And your justification for the figure is, well, I don't need the head sculpt. Which, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense why you're no, but it makes sense why that's on your number 8. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. That's my point.
It's funny. I should show you this shelf. Actually, I took all my Starks out. I mean, I must have like 25 Tony Starks. Like I have plenty of Tony Starks.
That's it.
That's it.
Do you?
But yeah, this is beautiful figure. Die cast is beautiful. The red and the paint. They are killing it with their paint.
Do you remember the pink panty problem?
I absolutely do. You know what? I was early on. I avoided the pink panty problem. Believe it or not, I was buying figures where I avoided it. I did not buy a figure that ever.
Really?
I think.
What kind of thing is that? I was buying figures. He said I avoided the pink panty issue. I was buying figures. You mean you weren't buying figures?
When I was buying, I heard about the pink panty problem and I avoided it. So I didn't buy the figures that had that problem. I was smart enough not to rush into it, and I didn't buy. I don't remember buying anything that had that fade in it with the pink panties. And it happened on Mark III, and then I think it happened on the the one that came with Pepper Potts, right?
I think so. No, that Mark 10, I don't know about that one. It was a Mark 3, a Mark 3, and a Mark 4 that started the prom, and I think maybe a Mark 6 down the line. So my number 8, guys, my number 8, even though 2 figures of the same came out, obviously 2 different looks of the same character, this was the one I liked out of the 2. I didn't even bother putting the other one in the list because I didn't, you know, it was fine, but I didn't like it as much as this one. This one blew my mind when I first got it. And here it is. It is this beautiful figure here. Black Adam is my number 8 with the Black Adam with the black outfit, not the golden outfit. Again,
what's the number?
Oh, I have no idea. The MMS Sideshow doesn't even give it to you, so I have no idea.
You know, does this guy collect, guys?
Yeah, I didn't memorize the MMS guys, so I don't collect.
He didn't write it down on his list, guys. Come on,
no. Why would I?
Subcategories.
Why would I write it down on the list if I know
making subcategories? I see.
If I know Black Adam is Black Adam, so
I can tell you right now, it's DX 29, 30, and 31. Which one?
There you go, 30. So this guy's, as you can see, they, like I said, they came out with 2, the golden version and the black version, which is this one. The reason why I like this one more is because of the hoodie and the hoodie alone. Also, the symbol, right, the lightning bolt on the chest is not fully lit up. It's kind of dark, right? So it gives you the look of like he's not fully charged yet, like he was in the golden suit. So everything about it, the black on gold is beautiful. The cape, the hoodie on it is beautiful. Obviously, both came with the same bases. This was the DX, I believe 29 or 30. It was one of those 2. So this is my number 8, guys. Gorgeous figure.
You like that blue sparkle effect?
I didn't use either sparkle effect, the yellow or the blue, but I like the blue better than the yellow for whatever reason. You don't like them either?
The blue with Black Adam? Blue?
Well, this black one, yeah. The gold one looks better with the yellow, but the blue one looks better with this one.
I don't get the blue. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks good. I like the blue over the yellow. And like I said, I didn't even like the yellow one that much. All right, we go into number 7. We go number 7. 7. Michael, let's go with you, Brandon. Number 7. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Number 7.
Grand Admiral Thrawn is an iconic character from it actually Heir to the Empire, where the 3 books, the 3 Legends books that I started with. So I'm a Tim Zahn fan through and through. We should have gotten those 3 books as the sequel trilogy. That's what should have happened. I think that I wasn't a huge fan of Mickelson's portrayal of Thrawn, I felt like he was better in Rebels than he was in live action. But I think that the figure really brought out the shelf presence that we were talking about earlier. It when it's on the shelf, I mean, you feel like you have it just staring at you, and I really like that. It makes me appreciate all the effort that goes into producing a fig like this, because I think it's a little bit harder to model a Chist than like any other character at any point, because you have the all red eyes and you have the blue skin. That's got to mess with you as an artist when you're looking at this and you're thinking, okay, now he's got to be blue by the time it's all said and done. I feel like that adds an extra dimension to the complication of the character. So I'm just all the way around, I'm a big fan. I like the accessories that came with him as well. The only thing that I don't like about him is that I'm constantly in fear of handling him. I feel like because his suit is white, which I mean, his suit was always going to be white because that's what he looks like. But I feel like if I touch him without washing my hands or putting gloves on first, that I'm going to stain him, and I have no clue how to even begin to clean something like that off of an outfit like this, because all you're going to do is smear it and make it worse, regardless of what it is. But it's a great figure through and through. Definitely strong on shelf presence, but I absolutely will not touch it without gloves on because I'm afraid.
Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to tell you right now. I am pretty sure that figure is also on my list. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That figure is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not going to tell you where on my list, but it's on my list. Michael, give me your next MMS.
What number are we at?
We're number 7.
Number 7. MMS. 744-D64.
Let's see who we got here. Oh my God, this guy. Unreal. Unbelievable.
It's ridiculous that they're not on your list. These are amazing.
You are unreal.
Amazing. You want to talk about shelf presence figures?
You are unbelievable. All right, so explain why this is your number 7.
Oh my God. Come on. Again, I don't need to say shit. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I don't have to say a goddamn word. Beautiful. Shiny. Red.
Red.
Holy moly. Look at that thing. Beauty. Beauty.
Guys, welcome to the Brain Damage Collection channel. Red and beautiful. What else we got?
Oh my God. It's just gorgeous figure. I'm still pissed off that Sideshow robbed me of my second one. You cocksuckers. Go F yourselves.
Wait, question for you. Did you touch his barehanded? Yes or no?
Of course not. Of course not.
Yeah, see, I don't have gloves like that, but yeah, I'm with you.
I was gonna say
I'm a veteran, guys. Come on. I'm a veteran.
See, he knows.
I have white gloves.
See what happens, guys. He knows what to do.
All right. I don't play games. I don't get my grubby little hands that have been sucking on my Doritos and my Cheetos.
Doritos and my Cheetos.
That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna Michael Jackson that baby.
Oh my God. No respect. All right, guys. My number 7 is this beauty. Okay. This guy, number 1, the head sculpt to me was out of this world, looked perfect. Number 2, the fact that you could get not 1, not 2, but 3 looks out of this figure is amazing. So again, another banger by Hot Toys. This is my number. It was higher up on the list, but like I said, new things came out and things had to get moved around. Things had to get tossed out of the list. But this thing here is gorgeous. I don't care where you put this figure. It's incredible. Incredible, incredible. The shelf presence on it, him holding the helmet, him just like this, him without the armor. Everything about this figure just hits you real nice. So
yeah, I wanted to put him on my list. I really, really did. I felt like there were so many reused parts on him that I couldn't really justify it. Like Boba Fett's, when you get down to the parts, the Boba Fett's and him, like it's not even a new mold. There's not even any change in paint or anything. It's literally the same part.
All right, Brando. So here's number 6. So I'm going to pull up your number 6 right now.
Number 6, the Imperial Praetorian Guard. I got chills when these guys walked on screen. I knew that I knew they were coming because there was a scene where Moff Gideon is telling gosh, I can't remember who it is, but he's requesting Imperial guards as his bodyguards, and I knew they were coming. When they stepped on screen, though, I was stunned. I wasn't expecting this look. I think this is an absolutely phenomenal look. It's a great evolution when you look at the older Praetorian guards, all the way from the Royal to the ones in the Last Jedi, and then these coming. I guess these come canonically. They come before the Last Jedi ones. So I feel like it was a great progression for this type of figure. I love that they packaged it with 3 weapons, and of the 3 weapons, one of them can be displayed 2 different ways, just like this. So you get effectively 4 different displays that you can come up with if you're just going to pose the character. So I think it's just a great figure. The soft goods on it are amazing. I love the way that they drape. They're not wired, which is one thing at first I thought was a miss, but then I realized that you wouldn't get the same draping out of the figure if they were wired. So I think it's got great parts on it. Like I don't think we're going to see a photo from the back, but the skirt in the back, you can get a little hint of it here. It actually goes up and connects to the inside of the chest plate. So you can get really dynamic with this figure without sacrificing.
What did you just tell me? You said we don't call it skirt. We call it.
No, this is a skirt.
What a peasant you are!
Different.
What a peasant!
Bro, I will fight you, dog.
You correct me publicly, but then you say skirt and it's
all
good. Oh,
this is a skirt. It's different.
Guys, wait.
Hold me back, Mike. Hold me back.
Guys, wait.
Have you heard of a psyop?
Go ahead.
Okay, that was well timed. But yeah, there's again, we're going with the shelf presence. I ranked all of mine based on shelf presence, and this one's a heavy hitter. I actually have 3 of them. I got only one is open and posed, but I've got 2 more that will be, and I've got my Paz Vizsla posted up like on his knees, and I even really got that really good like dazed look on him where his head's tilted off to the side, but he's still trying to look up. So it's going to be a bitchin' display when it's done. And but yeah, I love this. Is probably one of my top figures the whole year, just because it's just amazing, man. Like look, the way that the skirt actually folds up when you pose him like that is just it's these poses are not hard to get out of this figure. Like I spend a lot of time like being frustrated because when I try to pose, I try to replicate some of the graphics that you see, because a lot of these are they're great photos, they're great poses and whatnot. But this one is really easy to pose in comparison to some of the other figures. So definitely a favorite of mine, and belongs on a top 10 list without a doubt. Look at the way the skirt bunches in this pose here, just resting up against his leg. Like it's absolutely amazing. And here's the back shot that we were talking about.
Yeah,
so you know me, I'm all about back shots.
Very accurate.
Yeah, solid. I absolutely love this figure.
This was one of the figures, guys, that I had pre-ordered 3. And when it came out, I was like, do I really need 3 of the same exact thing? So I canceled 1 and I kept 2 just so I could display all 4 weapons on the 2 figures. But I almost got 3 like the Force Awakens ones. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Michael, You're number 6.
I keep opening my goddamn phone here. 6, 6, 6. Okay. This is my first non-MMS figure.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
TMS 093.
Oh shit, 9-3. Who's 9-3?
of course.
I thought you were gonna say 9-5. I was gonna start dancing. Okay.
So tell everybody why.
Different. New. Body we haven't seen before. Height we haven't seen before. I want to say in a woman figure. They pulled her off, I think, proportionally. She looks, feminine for being how big she is. You know what I'm hoping they do? I'm hoping some company, and I bet you they will. They're going to tailor a third-party lawyer suit for her. And we're gonna and it's gonna make. I'm gonna love it. That's what we need. I don't need this jumpsuit, but I want her in a lawyer outfit basically, and I will. It would be even higher if this figure had that, but it's coming. Someone's gonna do that because it's gonna be. I'll pay $100 for that.
Topo's gonna make it. It'll be 130.
Yep.
That's what I was gonna say about this figure too. Is that a lot of people are really excited for it and really love this figure. I personally don't get it. I wasn't into the show, didn't give a shit. But I respect that people love this figure. I think it would have hit harder for me if they would have included the other outfit. But this one looks like is it molded on or is it clothing?
It's clothing.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to, my thought is that if they released a figure like this and it was more molded to her body, then you could put the outfit on top of it, and
I think
not
you
have
could.
to go
It's
through a lot
that
of
tight.
trouble.
I think you could put the lawyer outfit right over this. Yep. I don't think you have to take this off.
Yeah, because it's going to be a pantsuit. It's going to be a pantsuit. So it's going to be
pantsuit or skirt, but for most, maybe probably the pantsuit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is your number 6, Michael. That's a good pick. She's on my list as well, obviously. My number 6, guys, is going to be this bad boy over here. I don't know if it's on anybody's list, but this beauty. Guys, it's 45. You guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. So we got Morbius as my number 6 pick, guys. Very basic figure. The head sculpt you can't beat. This thing is a 35 out of 10 all day long. Like I said, very generic black suit. Nothing special about it. You get wired flaps for the top jacket that you get. Again, very, very cheap feeling clothes. Nothing fancy by any means. But that figure with the head sculpt and the bats, right? The effects are also kind of blah. They don't really stay properly, at least for me. They kind of fall off all the time, especially these. These actually grab onto the arm better. But again, overall, as a whole figure, this thing is perfect, and it fits perfectly as my number 6 because look at that thing. The thing is gorgeous, and like Mike said, I don't think it needs it, but I think it would have made the figure that much better having the Jared Leto head sculpt as Michael Morbius as well. Maybe with the ponytail too would have been nice. But again, I love the figure as is. I don't need the second head sculpt, but that would have been a nice addition to it also. Did this make anybody else's list? Brandon, Michael?
No, I thought it was a neat fig, but again, I didn't see the movie because everybody ripped it to shreds when it dropped. Apparently, it was the worst of all of that class of movie that ever happened in history ever. But I wanted to. I thought it looked kind of neat, but I'm kind of like Mike in that regard. Like I have to have an attachment to it if I'm gonna.
If it had a Leto head sculpt, it would probably be on the list. Sure. I don't even have the figure because it didn't have the head sculpt. I'll pick it up maybe eventually for $89. So.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jared Leto. I mean, I saw him in. I think it was with was it Denzel Washington? I don't think it was Denzel Washington, but the movie where he was like the serial killer psychopath. That was a hell of a performance. So I like the man. I don't know. When the movie's so terrible, you kind of lose interest, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon. So let's continue. Number 5. It is ready to go for you, and here it is.
So I'll preface this with anytime there's a cape, you got my attention. Again, the theme is shelf presence. This guy with the reflective red on his visor, he catches you. When you look over at the shelf, he's the first thing that you see. So I haven't. My final setup is going to be the 3 Praetorians with Paz, and then him there too. But this overall, I think, was pretty amazing. I was a little bit let down. With how rigid he is. I expected it. When you look at the photos and you see how much armor there is on him, you kind of expect that you're not going to be able to get really dynamic with him. I don't care about the head sculpt. But it's a good figure, very strong, and I thought it was a decent twist too that the Empire would start, leveraging the Beskar that they've been sandbagging for so long. So it was a good storyline. I think you get the Mandalorian feel out of this with, I think it was a perfect cross between the Mandalorian utility and then the sleek, clean look of the Empire, of Imperials rather. So great figure, pretty stunning. Definitely catches your eye when you walk past the shelf. He's my number 6.
All right, beautiful. Michael?
All right, number 5.
Yeah.
Let me correct.
Oh, 5, I'm sorry.
I'll correct my friend from down the street. DX 3-1.
This guy, unbelievable.
Let me fix things for you, Fabs. Okay.
Hold on. Let's
show you where you went wrong.
Let's get a schooling section in a second. Hold on, I can't pull this up.
Hold on, ring the bell because it's time to go to school.
Wait, hold on, it's not letting me. Hold on. Yeah, it's not letting me pick that one for whatever reason. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Got it. Woof. What the hell? Here we go. All right. So DX31, Mike's number 5 pick. Go ahead.
Come on, guys. You saw the last picture, right? You saw the last one with the blue sparkles around his ass, right? You saw that. This looks like a man who controls the lightning for a living, right? This guy looks powered up. This guy doesn't look halfway powered up, as Fab said. This guy looks powered up. Full power. Full force, Black Adam. This is your anti-hero. Vibrant gold as it's lit up. Sure, I would love a cape or a hood thing. I got one. I can customize it.
Well, no, he does. He does come with a cape.
I didn't see that.
Of course. It comes with it on. You can remove it, but it comes with it on.
No.
Yes. See? This is what happens when you don't collect, guys. You try to talk about a figure that you don't own.
I don't have a cape.
You want me to pull mine out with it comes with a cape?
I gotta get it out of the box then.
It comes on it. You can take it off if you want, but it comes on it already. See what happens when you don't collect, guys? See what happens?
I remember taking a cape off that figure.
Well, mine came with it on already, so I guess
Well, again, we have 2 different figures, right? This is 31.
Right.
You have some half-ass blue sparkle 29.
Sparkle 29.
Or 30.
It's your screen name, Fabs. Blue
I
Sparkle
think you have
29.
GX30.
Oh my God, guys, just hold on. This is what happens when people don't collect around me. Hold on one second.
Hey, Blue Sparkle 29. I'm going to need you to throttle it back just a skosh.
29, I think, is the non-deluxe. 30 is the deluxe, and then 31 is this guy, right?
Hey, chat, you heard it here. Blue Sparkle 29.
Is he going to get his Rodman?
Blue Sparkle 29.
Oh, this is what happens. This is what happens when people don't collect around me, okay? This is the one on screen right now, okay? This is the golden one that you're talking about. And out of the box, when you buy it and you with the cape already on. So before you try to tell me about your number 5 figure of the year, telling me that it doesn't have a cape on it, that you need to buy a cape for it. It already comes with one.
No,
out of the box.
not cape,
So
not
I
cape.
don't
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, moron.
This is
We're not
this
talking
is what
about
happens.
cape.
This
We're not
here
talking about
comes-
cape. We're
this
talking
comes-
about the cloak.
this-
The cloak.
This
The
is
cloak.
right. The first one,
cloak.
the DX30 or 29, the other
hooded
one
Cloak.
comes with the hoodie. This comes with
This
the
one
cape.
doesn't come with the hooded cloak.
Correct. This
That's
comes
what
with
I
the
was
cape.
saying.
That's not what you said. You said I need a cape because it doesn't
Guys,
come
what
with
did I
one.
say? What did I say?
Unbelievable.
Give this
Don't
guy
try
a
to
Fabby award.
don't try to tell me. So this comes with a cape out of the box, and the
Hooded
other one
cloak.
comes with the cloak. Okay.
Well, look,
Continue.
you have. Thank God you got this figure because that other one is bullshit.
I have both because I collect. Go ahead, continue.
But this is definitely the superior Black Adam.
It is
Undoubtedly.
absolutely not. If
I
it
would
were,
let- I
if
would-
it were, if it were, then why are you looking for the hoodie from the superior one to put
Look,
on this?
because I like that. I like that to give that option of that that mysterious evil version of him. But look at the gold on this is awesome. The full power figure is awesome. Way better than that blue nonsense. This is the Black Adam to get, guys. Don't let this guy fool you.
These figures are a year old already. Nobody's going back for this right now. And see, Mike is ready to walk.
Can I go now? At
He's
five?
gonna click the X.
Oh man. Brad said, "Welcome to Fast World." Oh my God! Now this is entertaining. This guy, that's Mike's bedtime. I think. I'm telling you,
Oh, no
I
shit.
I know my Hot Toys. You can try, okay? You can try, but psyops will always
You
fail.
know, he thinks he's got me, but again, it's the cloak that I was talking about, not the cape. It was the cloak.
All right, so Mike, what is your So now we're going what? We're going number 4.
Who is your 5?
Wait, whose is this?
This is my 5.
Oh, so my 5. That's what I was confused. All right, my 5. Let's go. My 5. I thought it was already Brandon's turn. That's why I was like, what? Oh, my 5, guys. My 5 is going to be Purdy. My 5 is Booyah. Dead Strange as my number
I knew
5
Mike would
figure
silly.
of the 2024 year. This thing, guys, is beautiful. The detail on the entire figure is beautiful. The head sculpt is beautiful. The accessory arms, beautiful. The way that you can display the arms in so many different ways, beautiful. The way that you got a cape with it as well, beautiful. This figure, when it came out, it was my figure of the year. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my God, there's no better head sculpt out right now. That's why my list changed a bunch of times. So this is my number 5, guys. This thing is beautiful. If you don't own this figure, do yourself a favor. And this is your entire figure right here. What you see on screen is what it is. You get this wired long cape, right, which has like all the holes on it. You mount these skulls on it as well. I think you mount like 6 skulls on it, 3 on each side, if I'm not mistaken. And then obviously this is your diorama piece around it that's in the back. And then you can, these right here, those go on the base like the bats do on the gray and blue Batman and the Morbius figure, right? These attachments attach on there. And let me tell you guys something. The figure is a 10 all day long. Okay. Anybody else got this on their list?
I don't have it on my list, but it definitely crossed my mind. I think it's neat. I think that Mike's making me feel self-conscious for liking it.
else have this on their list?
So,
You non-collector.
Multiverse of Madness, though, I thought was a great movie. The way that they brought Dead Strange in at the very end and how it tied the movie all together, I thought was really great. I think it's a neat looking fig. I mean, it's not something I would ever have in my collection, but I think it's a neat fig.
Champion Mediocrity, welcome. Happy Saturday. The verbal jousting is highly entertaining. Well, this is why, and I forgot to play this today. This is why not everybody's welcome here. Not everybody can handle being here. This is not for everybody. A lot of people have left. They get their feelings hurt because they're not meant for this. And I usually play in the beginning. I forgot. Shout out to Nefty. He's the only one who always reminds me. But this is usually what I play.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
At the show because people get easily upset. This is what this channel is all about. We have fun. We have experience with collecting. We talk hot toys, and that's all we do here. You idiot, sig ya. You know, and hit that like button, guys. There's 42 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. All right, so guys, number 4. Let's go to number 4. 444. Brandon.
I feel guilty racking him up at number 4, but this is probably one of the best Hot Toys head sculpts I've ever seen. It is so detailed. The pictures are just never going to communicate how strong this head sculpt is. The figure, I like the art design for the figure overall. You know, every good figure begins with stellar art design from the production. They went with a more medieval feel, and I think we talked about this when they dropped him, when he released back in November. But they went with a medieval feel to his armor and his build out, and I really, really like that because you get to really see the age on his gear without it having to be beat up and scored and damaged. You know, so I think the art design also carries through to his boots. His boots are some of the best I've seen on a Hot Toys figure as well. So when you pose him, whether it's hood up or hood down, like this is the pose that I like on my shelf. Although I have on my shelf, he's reaching down for his lightsaber, like he's resting his hand on the pommel of the lightsaber. This is a great pose too. He's just a strong character. When, again, another eye catcher, another one that's going to stop and make you look, and somebody's going to ask, hey, who is that? Where does that come from? So, I mean, if they have to ask that, they don't belong in my closet anyways. So. But yeah, great figure. Definitely a strong number 4, Balin Skull.
Beautiful. That's Brandon's number 4, guys. Michael.
4. MS 6 7 9.
I feel like I should know what that is.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny?
Well, you know what's funny? Tell me what's funny. That you don't have this on your list and it should be? Tell me. Beautiful. Classic.
Yeah, I will say red and blue is a strong one. That one was super, super hot. I didn't have any of those sit in my hands for very long.
Sold out.
Everybody wanted
fast.
this figure.
I found a few at a local comic shop, sent it over to my buddy Fabby. Hey, go grab this. Don't think he did. Grab that extra like I told him to.
What extra?
Beautiful blue. Beautiful blue. You want to talk about a good blue? This is a good looking blue. You know that blue on that Batman? Not a good looking blue. This is a good looking blue. And this head sculpt is very nice. Nice figure. If you guys can find this, which I don't think you can for cheap anymore, it sucks.
Yeah, nope.
But
I mean, even when it dropped, when it released, it was selling for way over retail.
Yeah, that diorama made it super expensive.
Yeah, sure did.
Forget the diorama, guys. Really, the figure itself. But just I had to go digging. I had to go to my like deep digging local comic shops trying to find this guy, and I got him.
Yeah, no, that's a good figure. I think that this has been the best Tom Holland head sculpt to date right now. This one right here.
Agreed.
1,000,000,000%.
Agreed.
My number 4, guys. My number 4 is this beauty. Okay. That I think somebody had mentioned earlier. I think it was Bobo. Okay. So this is my number 4. This thing is that's why it's number 4, because it's one of the best figures made by Hot Toys this year.
I had
okay?
a feeling this one was going to pop up.
This figure to me, and again, I got everything. I got the bat signal, I got the bat cycle, I got everything. Let me tell you guys something. The head sculpt of this figure is beautiful. The Batman figure with the cowl on, it's beautiful. A billion times better than the inert one, just out of proportion alone. Okay. Everything about the figure, the accessories, right? The capes, you get 2 capes, you get the flying suit.
The flight
So-
suit, yeah.
Everything about this figure, guys, detachable batarang from the chest. Everything about the figure, the 2, if you get the deluxe, you get the 2 styles of, the 3 looks of the base, but the 2 pieces that attach to give it the different styles. You can't go wrong with this figure. You don't have to go deluxe. You don't have to go fancy with it, but you have to have this figure in your collection, period. It's just a must have. I have 2 of these. And then now with the biker outfit from Present Toys, I have 3. Okay. And if they make another look of it, you better believe I'm going to get it. Right. So this is just a figure that it's a must have. Michael, you have this? No, right?
I do not.
You don't. Yeah. I have to get Superman's dad though. And then let's go to number 3, guys.
You should have got him over Dead Strange. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, okay. Oh my God. Let's go to number 3, guys. Brandon is ready for number 3. This is Brandon's number 3.
Darth Revan. I'm a huge Revan fanboy. Like, we'll get ultra nerdy with it. Like, I wrote a religion with Revan as a Messiah figure that blended Star Wars lore with some other stuff that I've been writing for a long time. I am a huge Revan fan. There's a couple of things that I don't like about this figure, but I just it belonged high up anyways. He's very stiff, so you're not going to get dynamic poses out of him. That the core armor and the chest armor really keep him in place, so you're not going to get like I'm kind of confused as to how they were even able to get some of these poses out of Revan. But his lightsabers are incredibly accurate. His saber hilts. I actually, funny enough, I like this figure so much that I've got 2 of them because I'm going to be swapping out his cape and his skirt. This is a skirt, by the way. Skirt. I was never a fan of like the ragged version of Revan. So I'll have 2 of them on the shelf, and this is super rare for me to do this. But I'll have one with the skirt without the pleats. And then a cape, a hooded cape that's not all shredded at the bottom as well. But great figure, really, really great figure. He's been sitting here on my desktop since I got him in, since I got the first one in. And the mask is on point. Like, it's just a great, great figure all the way around. He's even got one of the hands caught my attention too. I can't remember. I think it's spread open like in a force gesture that's pretty different from any of the other force gestures that we've seen. So just all the way around, even the paint apps on it, like the boots especially, they look old. And a lot of times, you're looking at a figure, and when you're looking at him that closely for that much detail, you're kind of disappointed from time to time, and you write it off going, oh, well, it's just the boots. I'm never really going to pay attention. I'm never really going to see them. I'll pose them so the boots are covered up. But no, every aspect of this figure has detail splashed on it, and I really, really like that. I enjoy this one quite a bit.
How is the hoodie? Apparently the hoodie was a problem. It was cheap.
So people are complaining about the hood. I don't see it. I see this is probably one of the better hoods that I've seen on a piece of 6 scale clothing. And the reason I'm judging it that way is because I was able to lock down, where is the pose? I was able to lock down a great hood pose on him within like the first 15 minutes. And I normally spend, this is it. I normally spend a solid hour, maybe even an hour and a half trying to get the soft goods just right. If there's a hood involved, I spend an obscene amount of time trying to get that hood just right. And I even set this aside to show it off. This is the spoon that I use in order to, once you get the hood on the figure well, then you use the spoon in order to tuck it in, to flare it out, to do all the fine, when you got fat fingers like me, you wind up using a tool like this in order to get it just right. I spent a fair amount of time with hoods, and I'll show that again here. So I spent a fair amount of time with posing hoods on these figures. I'm a Star Wars nut, and almost every character has a hood, and this is one of the better ones in my opinion. So
yeah, no, I do.
I guess I'm going to buck the system on that one.
From the original pictures, it looked, the hoodie looked funky, it looked cheap, and then when it came out, I was like, I knew it because it did. And like I said to you guys before, the VGM line, for whatever reason, I think it's the cheapest one out of every single line that they make, and they spend the least amount of time on those figures from VGM. So I think that's why they don't even bother. Again, even with the Obi-Wan hoodie, you couldn't get a proper look out of it. Like, so what's the point? You know what I mean? If you give us an accessory that we can't use, why bother? So you could say
that's the thing, though, man. There's two kinds of collectors, though, in this argument. There are the guys like you, and you're good with throwing the accessories on them, put them on the shelf, make them look halfway decent, and you're done. Okay, but there are nerds out there, and I know because I'm one of them, that will pour time into getting the pose just right. So I don't think there's an issue with hoods out there. I think there's an issue with people and their patience, because let's be honest, man, who's going to sit there for a solid hour tweaking a hood? Me, but I mean, there's probably 10,000 other people going, what's wrong with you at the same time? So
I don't know about that. I don't think it should be. You should have to take you an hour to set up a hoodie. I tell you that, okay,
bro. But that's part of the hobby, though. We love that.
No. That's not wasting an hour trying to shape a hoodie. Is not part of the hobby. If we were
yes, it is, dude. That's like the coolest shit.
You want to do that? Then go make your own customs. You want to do that? Then go buy figures that you have to build from scratch. When I buy a Hot Toys, I do not expect to put on a hoodie for an hour. Absolutely not.
Well, they go with molded plastic. It looks like ass.
You know what figures are like that? Military figures. It's at least some, right? You have to build them from scratch. So they give you the bare bones body, and you got to sit there, each one for an hour, putting each pouch on, each bullet thing on. That is one thing. That's not Hot Toys. That's not what Hot Toys is supposed to be. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'll fight you on that all day long, man. Like there is a certain level of peace and tranquility that you get from having the figure in front of you and being surgical about getting that soft good to lay just right, to the point to where you're 97 minutes in, and then somebody walks in and you're like, why are you bothering me right now? I'm trying to pose the fucking hood. Like, that's you got to love that part of the hobby, man. You have to.
I don't know. Maybe the past 12 years, maybe the past 12 years of collecting Hot Toys, I've been collecting it the wrong way then, because I guess I'm a peasant who doesn't do hoods for an hour, and I'm unhappy about it. So I apologize.
Thanks for finally admitting it. Thank you.
I apologize. I haven't been doing hoodies the right way for the past 12 years. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Hey, look at the chat. I'm just going to point out that in the last 2 minutes since I started talking about going on this wild hoodie chase, that there are a lot of people saying that I'm right about this. So,
no, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is, I don't like to have to fight for a hoodie to get it on properly.
Yeah, but you're a garlic eater. What do you know?
Hey, garlic is peasant. So Giovin says, I really like futzing with my figures. Makes me appreciate them way more. If I didn't want that, I'll get a statue. That's fine. And
that's
whoever
a great
loves
point too.
Being on a hoodie for an hour, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't like it. You can love it all you want. I don't like it. I don't think that I should be buying a Hot Toy figure and trying to put a hoodie on and trying to shape it and style it for an hour. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to take any criticism from a guy who put Dead Strange on his top 10 list.
No, he's got a point. He's got a point there.
Fabs, you got Dennis Rodman in a wedding dress on the Bat Cycle. I can't even take you seriously right now.
You set yourself up for that, Fabs.
Guys, you see what happens when you are a real collector? Do you see what happens? Do you see how they attack you for collecting? Do you see what happens? Do you see what happens when you're about that life, guys? Do you see what happens? Do you see? Do you
Defend
see?
yourself.
Do you see what happens when we're having a conversation about a specific topic and then Rodman in a bat cycle gets thrown in? This is called a defense mechanism. What's happening here is they lost the argument. Therefore, let's distract with the psyop and throw a curveball so we can get off the topic that I just lost. Therefore, moving on.
I
So
do.
now-
I do have to admit something though. I did go into Fabs' collection room, and I replaced every figure in his collection with water bottles. Some of them had hoods, and some of them had capes, but he couldn't tell for 3 days.
Now, Michael, let's go.
Okay. Number, what are we on? 3?
You're on 3.
Okay. I'm gonna put something on here for this one. Number 3.
Uh,
So give you a hint. So give you a hint.
Uh-oh.
MMS.
Wait. Before you say it, I'm going to type it in our group chat just to see if I'm right.
Go ahead.
he's wrong. Go ahead.
MMS 733 D59.
Told you.
This is a phenomenal figure. I didn't put it on my
Oh,
list
dude.
because I've never touched it. I haven't had it in hand.
Of course, you didn't
But
put it
it
on your list.
blew me
You didn't put it
away.
on your list because you don't collect like a peasant. That's why you didn't put it on your list. Get the hell out of here. Talking about it and put it on my list.
I love this figure. I really, really do.
Gorgeous.
So explain.
That
tell
is
us.
the picture right there. Go back one. That's the picture that sold me with all the different plates and all the accessories. The combinations that you can do with this figure are like they're limitless. You can do all kinds of shit with this figure.
Gorgeous.
I'm very impressed with this one. Look at that.
And again, they painted it all in that chrome. All those parts are painted in that chrome.
So this is your number 3 of the year?
You know what? If it had look at my top 4, I feel like any one of them could have been my number 1, to be honest. But
It's funny. The funniest thing is my top 3 could have been my number 1.
yeah, it's 4 for me. It's my 4.
Yep. And because obviously, like I said, the ones I got, the bunch of figures that I got last second, threw my whole list off, and the last in my number 1, no problem. All right. So we got Mike's number 3. Let's go to my number 3. Woo. Let's see what I got. Guys. Let's see if we are close. My number 3 is this beauty right here. And let me tell you guys something. Like I said, I just got this like 2 days ago. This thing is so good. Okay. The amount of aging on this man's face, okay, is so good. Like what you guys are seeing on screen looks incredible.
Yeah.
In
Different
hand,
story in hand.
yes, in hand because it's so much more compact. Oh my God. It's so good.
There's a level on this that I like to describe in a really weird kind of way, but when you look at this figure in the face, it looks like he has stories to tell you. And that's so rare to capture. Like that feeling, like there is like he wants to say something to you. Like he's got lessons in wisdom behind those eyes. And it's unreal how well they nailed that head sculpt.
Gorgeous. Not only that, guys, not only the head sculpt, that's just part of it. The outfit, right? The patina look on the on the armor. Okay, that green tint of it, that's like patina. That is beautiful. Everything about this figure. That's why I said my top 3 could be my number 1. No problem. No shame in it whatsoever. Beautiful, beautiful. All righty. Let's go to
number 2.
Let's go to number 2. No pun intended. Let's go to number 2. All right, so let's go, Brandon.
So I was really worried about this figure. I have him in hand now, and I absolutely love him. Very close to being first place. The things that I was worried about with this one was number one, the hood, and then number two, the slender look. Now I can see why he looks so skinny because this is one of the first photos that they released of him. And I can see why he looks so skinny. I was really afraid they were going to be off scale, like they did something really wrong between from the animated conversion to live action in the figure. I really thought they had something wrong, but he's not that thin. He's not that slight. He's not that lanky. He's definitely full figure. The other thing I was concerned about was the hood, because the hood never looks this wide. This is a specific kind of hood. Okay, so I was kind of worried about that too, but it is infinitely posable. The figure I've got, I want to bring it up, but maybe I'll do that a little bit later. But the pose that I've got him in actually is from when he's fighting Maul and Savage, and then he lands on his knee and then he starts to stand up. That's kind of the pose that I have him in right here. It's just he carries power, and I mean I thought it was a really brilliant idea to do the hands with the Force Lightning. I'll never use those. But I might use them on one of my third-party emperors. You know what I mean? Like I don't know that. I don't know. It's a cool idea. It's not something that I'll use. Sidious is just the head sculpt. The head sculpt is another place where this figure really shines. I don't think you get too many, aside from these, you don't get too many that really show off the head sculpt. But they really did capture him right between that phase where he's Senator Palpatine or Chancellor Palpatine, whatever title you want to give him, but very his human look without the Sith corruption, but then blending the Sith corruption into his features. Like they really communicate his age with the liver spots, okay, and the gradient of white silver hair as it goes back, the receding hairline. It's a masterwork in head sculpts. I think the Balin sculpt has a little bit more depth in it, but this one was just absolutely a great figure, and I'm very much looking forward to finding out what his final pose is going to be. I love this pose where he's coming back up onto his feet because it's great. He's got the lightsaber swept back behind him and everything. It's really, really awesome. But you don't really get to leverage the head sculpt with a pose like this because his head's looking down. He just landed from a jump.
Right.
So that's kind of a shame. I could see this being one of the figures that you would get two of just to display them in two different poses. But great figure, solid number two. What does kind of piss me off though, just in general about all of the figures in Star Wars, is that they include the motion blades with the lightsaber hilts, but they're so heavy that you can't achieve any of the poses that they show them in. If you if you pose a character with his hand up in the air and you put the motion blade on him, that hand's gonna go like this every single time. Like they got to find a way to lighten those.
Michael, MMS.
Number 2. It is not an MMS.
No.
No. It is a TMS.
TMS.
094.
094? Who's 094?
He's number 2.
Key figure.
So we got Mantis, he's number 2. So tell us about it.
Interesting.
This was the figure needed. If you've been collecting a long time, this completed your Guardians. If you had every one since the beginning, like myself, this figure here
Shocking.
was the final piece of the puzzle. See all this Christmas bullshit?
I'm
Stayed in the
surprised you have
box.
a full.
So none of this, take all this bullshit and throw it away. Or go put it on another figure somewhere.
So you have her like this is what you're saying.
I have her normal, perfect, awesome, sculpted hair, awesome head sculpt, deep black eyes, thin build. She comes with that extra like hand, which like go back that lets you do that one. That you can because those are all molded together. Those two hands, they're not. It's one hand joint there.
Oh, neat. Okay.
This figure here is. I was so happy to complete the Guardians. When I got this and put her on the shelf and had everyone together, like it kind of reinvigorated me a little bit in the Hot Toys collection. I was like, oh, I loved completing that line and having them all together. So
I get that. I get that 100%. Like it's
Now,
a
are
good
you getting
feeling too? You know,
Are you getting the Guardians version with the Guardians outfit if she's announced or no?
there's no. What are you talking about? You talking about the
So
what if figure?
With the blue
Guardians
outfit from
3?
the new movie?
There's no.
Guardians
There's a
3,
new
they're
Mantis
coming-
release.
It's on the coming soon pictures. Would you get it if she's announced? Yes or no?
No,
All
this
right.
is my Mantis.
All right. So
yeah, I'm not a big a fan of the Guardians.
Like I don't
3
like. Yeah, are we
figures.
talking about like that other like new outfit from the
Yeah.
end of that? No, like I
Yeah.
didn't even get the Peter Quill. I hate that outfit.
So guys, for my number 2, I had a little bit of a problem. So it was between two figures that I couldn't decide on. So I'm going to show you both of them, and I'm going to pick which one with you right here. Too good to have to pick between them as a number 2 spot. So here it is. Here is one, right? So Darth Vader from Obi-Wan, and the second one is my Thrawn, right? So the issue is they're completely different figures when it comes to build. They're completely different figures when it comes to accessories. They're completely different figures, even though they're Star Wars, right? They're completely different figures altogether, right? This is straight armor with some under outfit, right? This is straight outfit. This is literally all head sculpt. And what makes this special for me is the fact that it's battle damage, right? You guys know that I love everything battle damage, and that's why this is a number 2 for me. Now, if you don't own this Thrawn figure, guys, you have no idea what you're missing out on. Guys, there's 48 of you guys in here, 47 now. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. This Thrawn figure is probably the most good-looking figure you'll ever have in your collection. There's something so sexy about this figure. There's something so classy about this figure, right? Just very sharp with this all-white suit, right? This military suit at that. Just an overall great head sculpt with the red eyes. The red eyes look even better than they do in pictures in hand. So that's why it's hard for me. If the Darth Vader would have came in just regular Darth Vader, no battle damaging, I would have been like, oh, Thrawn all day. Even though obviously Darth Vader is an amazing figure due to size, due to the armor, all these things. Thrawn is right there with a Darth Vader, believe it or not. And you can be a Darth Vader fan all you want, but if you have these two figures next to each other, I'm telling you, it's not going to be that simple. So like I said, right now, if I had to pick my number 2, I'm going to go with Thrawn. Okay? Because Thrawn is just, again, the only thing that changes that Darth Vader is the battle damaging and a little bit of exposed face. Thrawn, as a complete figure, just kicks ass. So Thrawn is my number 2, guys. As you can see. Oh, we got Ivan. Welcome, my friend. Happy Saturday. Well, almost Sunday. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year as well. Night Watch, welcome. Happy Saturday. Amazing, but I don't get the excitement when looking at Thrawn. I'm telling you, it could be very boring for you in pictures. That thing in hand kicks your ass. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful, beautiful figure. Tuli says, now Fabs, how you gonna have 2 in one spot and calls for picking 2 early? I just picked one.
Fabby's world. We're all living in it.
I said my pick is Thrawn. Now, before we continue to our number one, okay, we're going to have obviously some honorable mentions for the year. Again, we're only picking 10 out of over 90. So it's only fair that we mention others that didn't make the list. So let's go with you, Brandon. Give me, we're only going to do 2 each so we don't stay here all night. So give me 2.
Wait. I'm not ready. Okay,
Michael,
I'll give you 2, but I don't want to.
Honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have again, I guess I can give you one. I don't have it though. I don't own it. So
what is it?
what would be my 2 honorable mention figures?
Yeah.
I would probably say Thrawn actually.
Uh-huh.
And I would say Black Panther, Shuri.
What about you, Brandon? Pick your 2.
Okay, I'm ready. I've got my 2 honorable mentions. IG-12 with accessories specifically.
Hold on.
The accessories make that figure. I mean, yeah, there's the yes, no. That's kind of neat. I don't think we needed another Grogu, another Pram. But the accessories on this, like, first off, the only reason I allow The Last Jedi to exist is because that movie led to the Enzellans, okay, or Rise of Skywalker rather. It led to the Enzellans. I think this is such a brilliant idea to have these guys who, they look like whatever stereotypes they're supposed to look like, right? But they're tiny and they're droid smiths. It's such an awesome idea. Like, I really, really love that. So I think including 3 different Enzellans was great. Mouse droids are always cool to have around. The body on this actually felt a lot better and looked a lot better than I felt like it should have any right to. But the accessories that we saw are what make this figure so special. Now, to give you an idea, we sold, now this is not just me, but the people that I work with as well, we sold 15 times as many IG-12 with accessories figures as we did IG-12 figures. So literally nobody is buying this for the IG-12. They're all buying it for the accessories. So I thought that was a really neat thing to kind of throw out there, but neat stuff all the way around. So this is one of my honorable mentions. The other honorable mention is 89 Batman. Now, admittedly, I don't have this figure. I meant to get one, and it just didn't work out for me. But I think the Dio base on this one really kind of it draws in on the nostalgia. I mean, first off, it's Keaton Batman, so there's that. But just having the Gothic, the gargoyle statue and all that, because that epitomizes what Batman is. And then being able to, and then seeing that we know we're getting Catwoman and Penguin alternates as well, because we saw the whole, the base, how the base was being reused on that one fig. So I think it's this was definitely a heavy hitter, and maybe I'm just nostalgic because this is the first time I played hooky from school. My dad picked me up, said I had a doctor's appointment, and we actually went to see Batman instead. So, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. All right, that's awesome. Michael, who did you say? Who did you mention again?
My honorable mention ones.
Yeah.
Was again, it's so hard because I don't have them, right? Because it's hard to judge figures that you don't have.
Oh, but you said
right?
Thrawn. You said Thrawn, and you said somebody else.
And Shuri. But like you said, like I could throw Vader on that list because again, I don't have him.
Yep. Right.
But I mean, he looks cool. There's no question. I mean, I don't like how they kept screwing you guys over by releasing another version and another version and another more battle damage version.
Dude,
like,
we got wrecked. You're absolutely right. We got wrecked on Vader's this year.
Right. It was like watching a car accident. I was sitting on the sideline going, ooh, oh.
It's like, ooh, look at that. I'm not getting it anyway. Ooh, look at that other one.
$400. Oh, another $400.
Mike's over there dodging credit card bills left and right.
It was a bloodbath. It was really,
Unbelievable.
really a bloodbath with that figure. And they were releasing that, like, the timing of those. It's like,
Yeah, it was
we're
ridiculous.
shipping these all to you. You guys just finished your $400 payment plans. But
Here's a
look
new
at
one.
this. We now
Yeah.
have this more deluxe battle version. And you're like, what the fuck? I just paid off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
And you know what
second of
sucks,
all-
man, is that I made the conscious decision to pass on the battle damage Vader for my collection, because that's not how I see Vader. I see Darth Vader as when he first stepped on the Tantive in A New Hope. That's my Darth Vader. So I skipped that one, but I will be getting in on it. Like when I always set aside a few for parts specifically, and I'll be keeping that cape. That cape is going on one of my other Vader figures at some point. I'm going to be keeping one of those for sure, because the cape blowing in the wind and then forming the silhouette of half of his helmet is ridiculous. It is amazing. It's absolutely fantastic.
So my two honorable mentions, guys, are going to be number one, Valkyrie. Guys, this thing is insane. The head sculpt, the likeness, everything about the figure. The seamless arms look great on her, little muscle tone on them, like the Mighty Thor figure. Very, very good. The braids look awesome on her. The hair, everything about the figure, very, very good. Like I said, I just got her 2 days ago. I had to open her real quick to see what it was about, just to look at her face. And it, great, great figure. So that was one. And then obviously Bane, who I got also from Brandon a few weeks ago.
You're welcome.
This thing is another banger. The body is what makes this figure. Obviously, the head sculpt we've gotten before. Nothing crazy new about the head sculpt anyway. But what makes this figure, again, what it is that silicone body, the silicone upper body at that. The jacket is how I have them, just like this, because this is Hot Toys didn't give us the first time around with the original ones. So I have mine posed up like this, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous
I can't
figure.
believe you would cover up those arms, though.
Well, actually, shout out to Ryan. I was talking to Ryan, and I was telling him, Talent IV, I was telling him that he just got his, and he just posted pictures of his. He's like, man, I really want a second and a third of this figure for that reason. He loves the arms exposed, but he wants the jacket look, the brown jacket, right? The fur jacket. I want the second one, the second 2.0, because I already have two 1.0s. I want the second 2.0 to display the arms, but I'm fine with them covered like this because it looks beautiful with this jacket on. And guys, last but not least,
I
Uh,
think he's frozen.
awesome. That's
Last
awesome
but not
that they
least,
did, right? But best
Mike,
time for that to happen.
Mike, let's freeze and pretend like we're frozen too, and see what happens when he comes back.
Look at that smirk. Look at that Rodman smirk on that guy's face. I could slap it right off him.
I could see him in a
Is he
wedding
coming
dress
in?
right
Is
now.
he coming in again on another? Oh, two fans for one.
StreamYard couldn't what do you call it? Couldn't handle it anymore.
I don't know, man. Sounds like it could be user error.
No, it's not user. It's not user nothing. All right, so let's
Is
go.
this an ID10T issue or
ID 10? What is ID 10?
ID10T? Write it down.
ID 10T. So guys, obviously, here we go. Figure of the year. Okay. Best figure of 2024. And are you ready, Brandon?
Brandon's my name.
All right.
We've been
It's
doing this for a few
gonna be
months.
a Marvel figure. I can
Let's
tell.
go.
It's going to be a Marvel figure. So I went with the Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love this figure. He's sitting right here on my shelf or on my desk right at this moment. I was such a fan of the 2003 Clone Wars series. I got into that, like, I was a late bloomer when it came to Clone Wars. I was one of those guys who was like, oh, it's a cartoon. We don't have to be that invested in it. It's not going to be any good. It's a kid's show. I didn't realize that wasn't the case. so I did jump into the 2003 Clone Wars first, and there were, while I didn't appreciate the art direction or the art style that they went for, there were several scenes. First off, Kenobi in clone armor is a win all day long, but there was one scene in specific when Anakin is chasing Asajj and their starfighters, and they blow right past Kenobi on the ground, and it ruffles his hair. So like I was kind of bitter that this was the head sculpt, the hairstyle that we got with this figure, right? So what I actually did is for my own, I took the DX26 head sculpt and I put that on the Clone Wars Kenobi, and it's light years beyond what it is without. Like the hair blowing in the wind.
You customed it. That's sick.
Well, more like a kit bash, but yeah, no, I absolutely really dug it because I got the DX26 in hand, and they actually put foam inserts because his hair is wavy. So his hair is actually more than just molded. Like it's 3-dimensional. It's got
it's like
waves
pieces
in it.
hanging off, pieces hanging off.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And that really, I feel like this summed up what this figure should have been. Because if he's wearing clone armor, I mean, he's in combat. He's in the thick of it. But yeah, I have such a love for this character's design altogether that he had to be my number one for the year. Again, this was more about shelf presence than it was which figure. Oh shit. It was more about shelf presence than it was about which figure was, better than the next one. I think figure of the year probably still belongs to DX28. That one just hits heavy, but this is my number one for 2024. I absolutely love it.
Also, shout out to Talia. Thank you so much. As first figure I received in 2025, Crosshair, my raffle win from Brandon. Thanks. Thank you so much, Talia. And this is for you, my friend.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Let's see. If Fab says Hulk is number one, I must subscribe. Yes, drum roll, please. Whoa, really like the head sculpt swap. Yes, it looks very nice. I would have never thought about that. I don't care for Clone Wars, not my Star Wars 4, 5, 6. Congrats, Talia. Yes.
Who was that? If I can ban them from the chat.
All right, so ready? So now that was your number one. Let's get
That's my number one.
Michael. Hold on one second. Let me get ready for you. Hold on. Go ahead. Hot Toys MMS.
MMS 673.
673. Oh my God. Really? How long ago did you get this, Michael?
Week and a half ago.
That's what I thought. Because I didn't think you had that for a long time. So your figure of the year is?
Valkyrie.
Tell everybody.
My primary criteria is probably known as head sculpt. And this head sculpt with the dreads, the seamless arms, like you said, there's muscle definition in the arms. But I mean, really what does it for me is the head sculpt along with those little dreads.
Yep.
If she's got dreads on the left and the right, and it just, with the sculpted hair, it works. Yep. It just, forget that bullshit. Like that's
Are the dreads posable?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say they're posable, but I mean, you can move them out of the way.
Yeah, you can move them around and stuff.
Yeah, they're not like completely stiff. They're definitely movable. Definitely movable.
Wow.
The skin, like the paint on that and that head sculpt, it's just like they killed that head sculpt. I really do like that head sculpt.
Yep. No, it looks very good. Like I said, I'm glad I got it for the end of the year so I could be able to talk about it. And I ended up adding it to the list because I didn't have it. And if I would have gotten it, I would have not been able to talk about it. Great.
I like her better than like the Lady Thor. Like again, because the movie, I have to have a little bit of connection to the movie. I guess I like her as part of the Thor Marvel mythology way more than that Lady Thor. I think they kind of ruined that Lady Thor I didn't like how they handled Jane Foster that much, but the whole Valkyrie, I like. She's a badass, right? She's the original protectors of the realm. And
remember her name is King Valkyrie too.
Yeah, she's and the double swords, and the swords fit like nice in the boots. It's a badass figure. It really is. It really.
Oh, the daggers, you mean? The daggers fit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right here on the sides. Yep.
They fit. Yeah, there's 2 daggers that fit on each side of her boot.
Oh, it's like when Loki wears them type thing.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, no, she looks great.
She does.
All right, guys.
Works.
Guys, so like I said, I'm going to show you guys my 3 number ones, and I'm going to pick right then and there in front of you guys because, again, another issue trying to pick just one out of so much heat this entire year. So here we go, guys. So my top 3 picks for my number 1 figure of the year.
Top 3.
Are, yes, top 3 for number 1.
Top 3 for number 1.
It's Fab's world. Remember, we're just living in it,
guys. Just play along. It's my house, okay? It's my house.
It's your sandbox. Go ahead.
So we got, like I told you guys, this was my figure of the year from the moment it opened, right? And then obviously until She-Hulk, and then everything changed. Because then after that, we got this beauty, okay? And then before that, we got this beauty, okay? So my figure of the year is going to be Mark II 2.0. This figure, guys, it is so perfect in so many different levels. The head sculpt, gorgeous. Probably the most perfect head sculpt Hot Toys has ever made for a clean toning, not a battle damage, not bloody, a clean toning. Okay. Number 2, like Brandon mentioned, the amount, I think Mike mentioned, the amount of accessories that come with this figure, phenomenal. You can literally use every single piece. You can display it different looks, different ways. Right? Remember, you got to do, the whole point of this was the test mode look. So things would look to make it look like the flaps were opening and that things were open and blah, blah, blah. Right? That's what this figure was all about. Hot Toys has never made this. This was the Mark II suit up version style of figure. Remember, we got a suit up Mark 7. We got it, which I didn't talk about because I didn't even have it. We got the suit up Mark 6. We got the suit up, not Mark 6, Mark 5. We got the suit up Silver Centurion. We got the suit up. So we're getting a whole bunch of suit ups pretty much. So this was the suit up Mark II. And again, the chrome paint on it, the accessories, the head sculpt, everything about the figure, guys, is number 1. Ringo says inner Joker. So yeah, guys, we did it. We did it. Artisan Joker from my number 6, number 1 being. Oh, look at that. Show number 3. Tully says, well, great stream, gentlemen. Got to run. Take care. Yes, good night, my friend. I'll talk to you in the chat. Clean Tony. No, because remember, Mark III was a battle damage, so it wasn't a clean, and he looked a little bit different. So, guys, Brandon, are you expecting anything? Are you waiting for anything? Any packages? Any deliveries? Any invoices?
Yeah, thankfully it's a little slow right now, which is good. Gives me time to catch up. I've still got a couple of Hono Wolverines available. I've got Balin Skull in hand. I've got Super Commandos almost out on Return of the Jedi Vader Deluxe, and I've got a couple choppers. So if you're looking for any of that, and then I've got a whole slew of stuff for displayed figs. But if you're looking for any of those new releases, give me a shout. Make sure I'll send you the website. Make sure you use at FabsFigures. At FabsFigures or just FabsFigures? I think it's FabsFigure, isn't it? Let me double check.
My Instagram is at FabsFigures.
No. Your discount code on my site.
Oh yeah, FabsFigures. Yes, FabsFigures.
With an S, right?
Yes, with an S at the end. Yep. The only one.
Yeah,
the only
only,
reason
only
why,
peasants do the.
well, no,
S.
the only reason why the no S is happening with Kit is because the name is too long for his system, so that's why.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
But that's the only reason why. Michael, are you expecting
Fabs Figures?
Yeah, FabsFigures, you get $15 off, big ass discount. Michael, any deliveries coming? Any boxes? Any invoices? Anything? Do you collect?
Nothing. I'm done. I got all my boxing, my pop culture things came in. Everything is in. I think I told Fabs I disgustingly have quite a few boxes to open here around here.
He's got like 30 boxes just sitting there for like the past like 6 months. He hasn't touched shit. So you haven't. So that's it. You're not ordering nothing for 2025, or are you just waiting to see what
no,
comes
I
out?
got a ton of shit on order for 2025. Still no word on tech. Tech is supposed to be in September. I think he was supposed to come in, but no word on him. So
Mine
you never know.
shipped.
That might be the next crosshair.
Mine shipped.
But did it really?
Yeah, absolutely, from Sideshow. I'll tell you right now.
We've got
tech shipment.
60.
Is he the last? What you call it? He the Bad Batch
Yeah.
guy?
Yep. Mine shipped. And what else shipped? My, what do you call it? My Gilgamesh, my Thena, and my free Iron Strange, because I was able to get a free Iron Strange when I ordered my Thena at 10% off, my Gilgamesh at 10% off, and then I get a beautiful die cast. So now I have a special edition Iron Strange and a collector's edition Iron Strange, brand new sealed in the box. Thank you guys for collecting.
That's
Don't
super
worry,
cool.
with all the tax and shipping, you paid for the Iron Strange.
So yeah, man, the Iron Strange is awesome. Like you can post him right next to your Dennis Rodman and your
yeah, and right
Dead
next
Strange.
to the yeah.
Did you see?
Anyway.
You know what? Did you see? I didn't know if you guys know. Thena is on Big Bad Toy Store for I think $144.
Really?
Well, do they have a free Iron Strange there too?
Again,
I didn't think so.
Slow down, because you know what? You could have got 20% off the discounted thing on Pop Culture for both Gilgamesh and Iron Strange. Both.
They didn't have a Dead Strange.
Just call me when you want to order figures, Fabs.
Guys,
call me.
guys.
I'll get you the cheapest deal, buddy.
Guys, before we
Have you
leave,
heard of a psyop?
so that's what you just heard live right there, okay? So a person who doesn't really buy much all year is telling a person who buys much all year, let me know when you're ready to buy so I can teach you how not to buy anything all year like me. Exactly. So guys,
discount king.
So the discount king. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. And
Happy New Year.
In the next one.